Good evening, everyone. Here we are. Son of a Silver Stacker, Brian Pruitt, Jim Fletcher. Who else we have? Sureg, Eric Beyer, Ghost Pirate. Ghost Pirate, a new person here. Appreciate you coming by. Techstar, Coin Junkie. We got a mini crowd started already, and we still got 10 minutes left. Hey, Farm Dog. I decided to come on in and get myself all set up and get things started here just so I could be sure that I've got all my ducks in a row. Make sure I've got everything ready to go. Good evening, Coin Dragon. How are things going with you, Frank? It's one of those days. Been raining here all day. Kind of icky. But, it is what it is, right? You gotta have rain once in a while. If you don't have rain once in a while, you don't get the good days. Or actually, is it that the good days remind you that the rain is only temporary? Or is it that, I don't know. It doesn't matter. All I know is it's not particularly what I care for. I'm gonna have to get a new mic. Another thing, I've got to get a new phone. My phone decided to stop taking pictures. And, Jessica. I believe Amber is. Hello, Amber. There you are. Okay, Amber's here. I've been using this phone for years. This is the LG V20. And I don't know, I think I've had this phone for about 2.5, 3 years now. And I need to replace it. It's getting old. It's starting to show signs of overuse. The camera isn't working anymore. And I need to see what I can do about replacing this phone. Now, I'm on a Verizon plan. So if there's anyone out here who knows the Verizon Android phones and knows the LG V20 or knows what's a good successor to the LG V20, I would be very welcome to any suggestions you guys might have, because I've been looking around, looking at some of the reviews and such, and it's all pretty much just biased, opinionated stuff anyway. Hello, Agnes. Jason Lausenheiser. Majestic Sounds of Coins. Jeff Dunn. Man, we got a bunch of people coming. Hello, Yo Man Goal. Got some good stuff tonight. Hello, Paula. Got some great stuff tonight, actually. Gonna be a good night. Steeler69. How are you doing, brother? CMUS Omaha. How are you, Deanne? Wow, what we got 20 people in here already. We still got 7 minutes left before I can really start the auction. So my email address is cd@coppercoins.com. And I would very much appreciate if anyone has a really good recommendation for a new phone. I need to get a new phone. It has to be something that'll work on a Verizon network, because I'm doing Verizon, but I'll probably get the phone. I'll probably end up buying the phone from Best Buy or something like that. But I'm just looking for what's got the best camera out there. If you have one that has a really good camera that doesn't pixelate a lot and has very good lighting control and everything, the LG V20 camera was a very good one. You've agreed that I need an S10. Is that the S10 Plus, the S10 Ultra, the S10 Extended, or whatever? I mean, there's a few different S10s. That's a Samsung Galaxy S10. Is that what that is? The S10 Plus. I need the S10 Plus. The S10 King Cab. Thank you, Coin Dragon. I can't live life without you, Frank. You know that. I like your Samsung? How is it that I know I like your Samsung? Is it when we were together? Samsung Galaxy S10. Okay. Yeah, Jessica, how is Mama doing today? Everything going all right with her? Oh, I got to show you this. Wife went down to South Carolina over the last weekend. She brought me a shirt. You guys know where Charleston is, right? She got me a Chucktown shirt. I got a shirt with my own name on it. Named a town after me. I have a big head or anything, but it's kind of cool they named a town after me. Chucktown. She brought that. I was already asleep when she got home. She gets the shirt out. She's like, "You got to see this." So I looked at it and I was like, "Hook, She said, "No, damn it! It says Chucktown." Oh, okay. I couldn't see it. It was dark. On Cajun's panel with you and ask what phone I was using because it had great quality. Okay, and that's the S10. Okay. You need the S20, plus they're doing away with the S10 because it's 4G. I don't know that I really care 4G, 5G. It doesn't make any difference to me. I don't think. Not sure. I don't know. If you guys got some discussion with me on that, I would very much appreciate receiving an email from you. Oh, Mr. Hampton, how are you doing this evening, sir? And Joe McBride and Robert Adams. Robert knows where my shirt's from. It's from Chucktown. Robert's from somewhere near Chucktown. Was last night her first night in the apartment, Jessica? No more coin roll hunting? And it was tough because it was hard for her to start getting used to it? Banks aren't letting you get more coins. Huh, that's weird. Go to Walmart. Go to Walmart or a grocery store. You won't be able to get $25 at a time, but you'll be able to get $5 worth of pennies if you're really nice to them and you ask them. I'm not going to forget. Hey, Party Pickle, what's going on, buddy? Son of a silver stacker. I think I saw you way back in the beginning. Mark Plummer, hello. What, James Eubanks? Had the S10 Plus and your screen busted and there aren't any S10 phones to be found. That's weird because the S10 phones are all over the place right now in like when you get the contract deals and stuff. You like that DDO, do you? That's DDO number 2. That one is as far as I'm concerned, of the 3 major double dies for the 36 obverse, that's the scarcest one of the 3. Really tough to get. Mama's here. Where's Mama? I don't see her. Let's go ahead and get started. How do we say that? Okay. Amber, you up on the sheet? You ready to go? Midnight Silver Run. How are you doing? John Argent. I do have the list updated with the tiny URL that I gave you guys to show you which coins I'm holding back from the roll reveals. I do have that list updated. And somebody post a link in here because I can't remember. I can't even remember what the link is. The tiny URL link. It's well, I don't really remember. PC reveal, I think it was. I'll have to try it because I don't remember. tinyurl.com/cc reveal. Nope, that's not it. tinyurl.com cc reveals. There it is. CC reveals. So it's that's it right there. tinyurl.com/cc reveals. I'm currently hanging on to 94 coins from the last week and a half worth of reveals. We had a we had a 1954D roll kind of puke on us because it's got a bunch of different dies in it. You use nano URL? Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that there was more than one out there. I just knew about tinyurl. I've known about it for a long time. All right, folks, it's 1 minute after 8 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and get started on the auction. I will have you know that I do have a lot of everything for everyone. The only thing I do not have this week is reveals. I'm not scheduling any reveals simply because my father is going to be in town the next few days. And I'm going to... Oddly enough, my father was born here in North Carolina, not very far away from where I'm sitting right now. And we're going to do a little bit of family researching together. Go over and look at his grandpa's place and stuff like that. So I wanted to make sure that I got my dad out and got him around and everything. He's 74 years old, lives down in Florida. So I'm not sure when the next time is I'll be able to see him. So we're going to spend some time together. So I'm not going to be doing any reveals this week for that reason only, because I probably won't have time to do any reveals this week. So I just wanted to let you know that that's my reason behind it. It's got nothing to do with scheduling or anything else. So we will be doing reveals as soon as I get back into town, which will be next Tuesday's auction. Next Tuesday's auction, I'll have plenty of reveals to go. And in fact, I may be a little light on the auction, a little heavy on the reveals next week. So, that being said, here's our first auction lot for today. This is a 1909 VDB Lincoln Cent. Now, 1909 VDB Lincoln Cent's nothing special. I mean, this is a XFAU coin, AU-ish coin. But look at all of that lamination peel on the obverse. This thing is super nice. Thank you, Steeler69. Happy Father's Day to you and all the other fathers out there. But my dad and I will finally get to spend a Father's Day weekend together for a while. But this 1909 VDB Lincoln Cent has a nice lamination on the obverse. And we're going to start this one off at $14. I'm looking for a $14 bid on this 1909 VDB Lincoln Cent. This is just about the right value for one without the lamination all over it. And this one's got that beautiful looking peel on the front of it. Anybody get me started at $14? Looking for $14? Ember, if you're on the sheet, thank you, John Argent. 14, 15 to Cuds, 16 to Cuds are us. Ember, if you look on the sheet, way over on the right-hand side on the sheet, there's a announcement that you can copy and paste into here that'll give you the lot number and everything. The Cuds are us at 16. Got a $16 bid now, looking for 16.5. Anybody got 16.5 for me? $16 bid, looking for 16.5, 17. Anybody 17? Yeah, it's not hidden anymore. $16 bid now, looking for 16.5, 17. Anybody got a $16.5, $17 bid? This one is arguably, possibly even an uncirculated coin. I really don't see any wear on it. But I'm calling it AU because of the encrusted dirt around the letters and the fact that it doesn't have any real luster. But man, that lamination peel is just amazing. So we got John Argent now at 17. John Argent's bid at 17, looking for 17.5, 18. $18 bid from the Pickle. Pickle give us an $18 bid because the rest tries it at 18, can't get it, needs 19. Got an $18 bid looking for 8.5, 19. 18.5, 19. Anybody? Now, because we've got a lot of items tonight, as soon as bidding slows down, we're going to have to start counting. Because we've got, I don't even remember. Well, we've got 46 different items tonight. All of them are on the sheet. If you go to coppercoins.com/auction, you will see all of them up on the sheet for tonight. So Cuds are us now at 19. Got a $19 bid now looking for 20. Anybody 20? $19 bid looking for 19.5, 20. Anybody 19.5, 20? Got a $20 bid from Joe McBride. Thank you, sir. Got a $20 bid from Joe McBride, looking for a bid of 21. Got a bid of 20 now, looking for 21. Anybody 21? May as well go ahead and get it over with and just bid 25. Got a bid of 20, looking for 21. 21 from Cuds R Us, looking for a bid of 22 now. $21 bid looking for 22. $21 bid looking for 22. Anybody 22? Been raining here for 3 days straight. About time it stopped. It's also chilly here. I think the high temperature today was only like 71 degrees. That's chilly for North Carolina in the middle of June. We're going twice now. $21 to Cuds R Us, looking for a bid of 22. Anybody 22? Last call here. We are sold now to Cuds R Us at $21. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it. Appreciate everyone's bid. Appreciate everyone being here tonight. Take a look at the next item. Look at this. This is cute. This is a very nice looking Tone 1953 BU coin. It does have a little bit of a die crack going over the forehead. That's what you're looking at between the eye and the ear. A little bit of a die crack there. It's got beautiful colors on this thing. We're going to start this guy at $5. We just got a $5 bid, looking for a $5 bid on this little guy. Beautiful bright luster on this thing. Man, it's just awesome. Mark Plummer comes out with a $5 bid, now looking for 5.5. Anybody got 5.5 for me? A $5 bid looking for 5.5. Anybody 5.5? I'm going to get better at this as time goes on. I assure you. I promise. Deanne comes with a $5 bid, looking for a 5.5 though. Mark Plummer's got the bid now at $5. $5 is the bid, looking for 5.5, $6 to Tim Morrell. Tim Morrell's got $6, 6.5 now, looking for 6.5, 10, and then 7 for Mark Plummer. Mark Plummer's $7 bid now, looking for 7.5. Got a $7 bid. This thing's got a lot of luster on it. I mean, it's just the brightest coin. It's amazing. $7 bid now, looking for 7.5, 8. Anybody 7.5, 8? $7 bid looking for 7.5, 8. Anybody 7.5, 8? Yeah, James, remember, you're not very far away from me. You're what, probably 60 miles, 70 miles south of me? Got a $7 bid now, looking for 7.5, 8. Let's go ahead and start counting it down. We're going to be going once to Mark Plummer, $7. $7, now $8 to Majestic. $8 to Majestic, looking for a bid of 8.5. Got a bid of 8 now, looking for 8.5. $8 bid now, looking for 8.5. 9 to Mark Plummer, 9 to Mark Plummer, $9. $9 bid now, looking for 10. $9 bid now, looking for 9.5, 10. Anybody 9.5, 10? Where's Stonecutter? Guess he hasn't showed up yet. Majestic comes in at $10. $10 bid now. $10 bid now, looking for 10.5, 11. Anybody 10.5, 11? 10.5, 11 the bid. $11 to Mark Plummer now. $11 to Mark Plummer, looking for 12. $12 to Majestic. Now we got a bidding war. And when the bidding war begins, Mark Plummer comes in at $15 now. $15 to Slam the Door. Majestic will have to bid a 15.5, 16. Got a $15 bid, looking for 15.5, 16. Anybody 15.5, 16 out there? Got a $15 bid from Mark Plummer. Majestic says he's out. Thank you very much, sir. Mark Plummer at 15. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Mark Plummer. $15 going once now to Mark Plummer. $15 once now going to Mark Plummer. $15 now twice to Mark Plummer. This will be your final and last call. Looking for a $15.5 bid. Looking for a $15.5 bid. And sold to Mark Plummer. Sold to Mark Plummer, $15. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, sir. Here's a little step away from the normal. Every once in a while, I do take a little step away from the normal. I believe the cases for the virus are going up, and you know what? I'm really not paying attention to it. I'm not paying that much attention to the news at all right now. Take a look at this guy. This is a mostly dateless roll of Buffalo nickels, and it's a 29 coin partial roll, not full. So it's 29 pieces. I'm going to start this guy at $5. Who wants to start me at $5 on this? Give me a $5 start on this one. Anybody with a $5 start on this roll of mostly dateless, some partial date, a couple of full date buffaloes in there. Paul Hampton will give me $5 to start. Steve A looks for 5, needs 5.5. Coin Captain looks for 5, needs 5.5, and so does Hawkeye. Still got a $5 bid with Paul Hampton looking for 5.5, 6. Anybody 5.5, 6? Got a $6 bid with Steve A. Now Hawkeye follows him up with 6. And Coin Captain follows him with 6. Now Steve's bid at 6, looking for 6.5, 7. It's okay, Jessica. I hope you find it. We've got Steve at 6, Bill bets at 7 now. Bill bets at 7, Hawkeye at 8. Hawkeye comes in at 8. $8 is the bid, looking for 8.5, 9. Got an $8 bid from Hawkeye, looking for 8.5, 9. Anybody 8.5, 9? Got an $8 bid with Hawkeye. $10 from Paul Hampton, $10 bid. A $10 bid now from Paul Hampton. $10 now looking for 10.5. $10 bid now looking for 10.5. Paul Hampton's $10 bid now looking for 10.5. Going to go ahead and start counting it down to Paul Hampton. We're going to be going once now to Paul Hampton. Paul Hampton, $10, looking for a bid of 10.5, 11. Anybody 10.5, 11? Hello, Adam Chambers. Going once now to Paul Hampton at $10. Hawkeye is out. Thank you very much. Going twice now to Paul Hampton at $10. This will be our final call for a bid of 10.5. Well, what do we got here? Steve is entering numbers. I believe he meant to enter a 12. 11. Steve meant to enter an 11, so that was an $11 bid. We got it in there before the sold. Just had to clarify the typo. So Steve's bid of 11 is current bid. Steve's bid 11, a current bid, looking for 11.5, 12. $11 bid now looking for 11.5, 12. It's okay, Steve. I knew you were trying to type something in there. Kind of pounding on the keyboard with your fist. I knew that you wanted a bid. Steve with an $11 bid, looking for a $12 bid. Got an $11 bid now looking for 12, looking for 11.5, 12. Anybody 11.5, 12? Steve's $11 bid. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Steve. Steve with an $11 bid. We're going to be going once now to Steve with an $11 bid. $11 bid to Steve now, going once. Paul Hampton comes in with 12, so we've got a $12 bid now. $12 looking for 12.5, 13. Got a $12 now looking for 12.5, 13 out of Paul Hampton. Paul Hampton, we are looking at a high bid, $12 now. These guys, yeah, I used to have fun with these things because you can take acid and put it in the date area and see if something pops up. I've seen double dies and all kinds of stuff. I've seen scarce dates. Actually, I had a 13S Type 2 one time come out of a dateless roll. $5 acid and a $10 roll of nickels, and you can have a whole day worth of fun. $12, Paul Hampton. Let's go once now to Paul Hampton at $12. And twice now to Paul Hampton at $12. All in, all done, folks. We're looking for another bid, 12.5, 13. We're going to be sold to Paul Hampton. Sold to Paul Hampton at $12. I do appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate the bids. Let me move us on to the next item. Next item, here's a 1971D. This is an original machine wrapped roll, Lincoln cents. I have but the one roll, so we have a 1971D roll here. We're going to start this guy at $3, looking for a $3 bid to get this one started. Let me plug my machine in, because we're going to be looking at the ends of some of these rolls. I forgot to plug my machine in before I got going here. We got a $5 bid with Tim Morrell. Tim Morrell is a $5 bid now. $5 bid with Tim Morrell, looking for a $6 bid. There we go. Now, let me go back to... I got to be very skillful here. Let me see if I can do this without messing everyone else up. I think I am. I think I am. I got it, and everybody's still looking at the roll. How about that? Got a $7 bid with Tim Morrell now. $7 bid looking for 8. Got a $7 bid looking for 7.5, 8. Here's a picture of the end of the roll. This is one end of the roll. Got an $8 bid with Sissy Atwell now. Sissy Atwell, $8 looking for 8.5. Got an $8 bid now looking for 8.5. Anybody 8.5? Flip it around and show you the other end. Got the crazy little circle of death going around one end of it, so that one coin isn't going to be very good to you. But we do have an original 1971 D roll. Got an $8.50 bid with Party Pickle looking for 9 now. Party Pickle's got an $8.50 bid in. Now we're looking for 9. Looking for a $9 bid. $8.50 bid now looking for 9. $9 from Sissy Outwell. Tim Morello's out. Sissy Atwell, the $9 bid. Go ahead and start counting it down to Sissy Atwell, $9 going once now to Sissy Atwell at $9 and looking for a bid of 9.5. Anybody got a $9.50 bid? $9.50 bill will take this one home. $9 to Sissy Atwell going once. $9 to Sissy Atwell now going twice. Hello, Doug Reese. Better late than never. That's right. Going twice now to Sissy Atwell. All in, all done, folks. This is your final and last call. $9.50 bid we're looking for. And we're sold to Sissy at $9. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Next roll, 1971 San Francisco. 1971S. A little more difficult to find than the others. Starting this one off at a $6 bid. Starting this one with $6. A little bit spotty on the end, but it's still a decent roll. You can tell the spotting here comes from the rubber on the counting wheel because it's all bunched up against his neck. So that's only going to be on your end coin because it sat on there burning rubber. We got Tim coming in with a $10 bid now. $10 bid with Tim Morell. Looking for a bid of 11. $10 bid looking for 10.5, 11. Anybody 10.5, 11. Farm Dog comes in $11. Farm Dog's $11 bid. The other end of the roll. Let's see if I can make this a little more friendly. There we go. Hey, a little bit more friendly. $12 now to DN. $12 bid to DN. Now looking for a bid of 13. $12 now looking for 12.5, 13. Anybody 12.5, 13? And Cuds RS comes in at $13. $13 for this 1971S roll. These S-Mint Memorial rolls are really just hot. I've been seeing 1968S rolls going for above $30. Amazing. $13 now to Cuds RS. Farm Dog is out looking for 13.5. Going to be going once now to Cuds RS. Let's go ahead and start counting it down. Going once to Cuds RS at $13. Now looking for 13.5. Anybody 13.5? This one's from the Bank of America. That's what that BA is. It does actually say Bank of America on the roll. I just didn't get that side of it. Going twice to Cuds RS at 13 now. Rolling all done at $13. Looking for a bit of 13.5. Is there a bird on the... Well, there is a bird on the roll. You can actually see the bird is in the middle of the BA. So what is that? We're sold to Cuds RS at $13. Sold to Cuds RS at $13. Son of a Silver Stacker, do you know the significance of the bird in the middle of the logo? Now that you've mentioned it, and now that I've noticed it, now I want to know. Inquiry Minds wants to know. Looks like a goose, something like that. You don't know the significance of it, you just saw it. Well, that's really good. That works for sure. Apple user. I won't hold that against you. Good day. What do we have next here? Okay, next up. How about this guy? This has got to be one of the sickest tone coins I've seen in quite a while. This thing's really cool. I believe it had paper folded over, which is what made made it tone like that. It's a very strange toning, very beautiful though. It's nice and it's almost like a magenta red. It's a deep red color. Very beautiful toning, very high luster coins, very shiny coin too. Let's start this one off at $8. Who's got an $8 bid for this? Strawberry Shortcake, there you go. Who's got an $8 bid to get us started on this 1958 Lincoln Cent? $8 bid to Mark Plummer. I knew Mark Plummer would pop out there at some point. $8 bid to Mark Plummer, looking for 8.5, 9 now. Wake up, boys and girls. We've got Majestic at 8, now Timothy at 9. And Justin Busman at 10. Hello, Justin. Majestic comes in at 10 a little bit too late. Justin's got the bid. Justin's got the bid at $10 right now, looking for 10.5, 11. Hello, Akram. Got Mark Plummer at $11. $11 bid now with Mark Plummer. Now looking for 11.5, 12. And we got 15 from Akram. Hello, Akram. Thank you very much. Got a $15 bid. Thank you. Thank you, Adam. My camera works very hard at it. Mike Birchman at $13. Mike Birchman, $13. Now Majestic is out. Mike Birchman's $13 is our high bid. No, wait. Sorry. Nope. Akram. Akram still has the $15 bid of the high bid. Mike Birchman was just a little bit late coming in. Mark Plummer at 16. Now we get a $16 bid. 16 is our high bid. Now Akram is bid out. $16 is our high bid with Mark Plummer. Looking for a bid of 16.5, 17. Anybody 16.5, 17? Oh, Paula, I actually think it is a bird. I mean, it had a little dovetail in the whole 9 yards. Really cool. Akram with a $20 bid now. $20 is our current bid. Now we're looking for 21. Mark Plummer at 21. Now looking for 22. Got a $21 bid. Now looking for 22. Anybody 22? Anybody got a $22 bill for this guy? This is a beautiful little coin. I can't believe when I saw this, it was like, wow, got to have this. This is just beautiful. Akram at 23 now. $23 bid. Now looking for 24. Anybody 24? You got two 1960 large dates that look like this. Wow. Amazing. That's really cool. Mark Plummer at a $24 bid now. Mark Plummer 24, looking for a bid of 25. Got a $24 bid now, 25. Apple user, I will make you a mod. This is so we can tell you're not a troll. There we go. I made you not a troll. Hope you feel better. I do. Thanks for joining the family. Akram at $28 bid. Akram's $28 bid. Now looking for a higher bid from anyone. Higher bid from anyone. Mark Plummer, looking for you, buddy. 29 to Mark Plummer. 29 to Mark Plummer. Now looking for a bid of 30. A $29 bid. Now looking for 30. If I can ever get my tongue out of my ear. Akram at a $30 bid. Now we got a $30 bid. Looking for 31. Anybody 31? $30 bid. Now looking for 31. Anybody 31? At $30 now. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Akram. Akram at $30. Going once now to Akram at $30. Looking for a bid of 31. Anybody 31? Going once to Akram at $30. Now looking for 31. Anybody 31? I appreciate it, Mr. Pickle. I'm supposed to let you vouch for people with a name like Pickle. Okay. I'm good with that. Mark Plummer now, $31. $31 bid now, looking for 32. Anybody 32? A $31 bid out there now, 32. Looking for 32 on this beautiful red coin. Thing almost looks like a French flag. Beautiful. And we're pretty much we're pretty much gone completely off the deep end at this moment. Right, we got guys named Pickle vouching for new members who use apples. Go. Mark Plummer, $31 bid. Now looking for a bid of 32. We're going twice now. Twice now to Mark Plummer, 31. Looking for a bid of 32. Mark Plummer's going to take it. All in, all done now, folks. Sold now, Mark Plummer. Sold now to Mark Plummer at $31. Just for the sake of lack of confusion, Amber Pannell is our caller. So please don't do any calling in the auction. Let Amber do all of that just so we can be completely clear on who is the caller and who's sold counts and what else counts. So don't do any calling other than Amber. Let Amber do all of that. Most you've ever paid for a 58. Probably the most I've ever sold one for, so I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. I will probably be getting some back from grading from NGC, and there could be some 66s in there. So we might be looking for some 66 red brands that'll be graded like this, that'll look like this. Really, really nice coins. Hey, now let's take a look at the next coin. Take a look at the next one in here. Next one, this is a 1909. This is DDO number 2. It's FS1102. It has a class 6 doubling and has the filling in the upper part of the B of Liberty. It has the concave outer lines to the letters in Liberty. It has the extra thickness in the 909 of the date. This is definitely an FS1102 double die. I've got this one graded out, price around $25, but I think I'm going to start it at 19. Who wants to start this one off at 19? Anybody want to give me 19 to get this double die off the ground? This is an FS cherry picker listed double die. PCGS does recognize this, as does NGC, as does ANAX. I'm sure ICG will too. This is a favorite among double die collectors. 1909 FS 1102. This one's a $19. It's probably as cheap as you're ever going to see it. Deanne gives us a $19 bid, and then Joe McBride comes in at $25. Got a $25 bid now, looking for $26. Anybody $26? $25 bid now, looking for $26. Anybody $26? Just go ahead and bid $30. Over with, right? Got a bid of $25 now, looking for $26. Anybody with a bid of $26 out there? Deanne is out at this level. I appreciate it, Deanne. Thank you very much. Joe McBride's $25 bid. Let's go ahead and start counting down to Joe McBride. $25 bid going once with Joe McBride now. Looking for a bid of $26. Anybody got a bid of $26 for this? 1909 VDB double die. 1909 VDB double die obverse number 2. It's DPO number 2, FS 1102. Going once now. Apple user, I'm going to ask you one more time not to call any of the auctions. Steve Patat at 26. Then Akram at 30. So Akram's got the $30 bid out there. He's currently high bidder at $30. $30 is the high bid. Now 31, Joe McBride. Now 33 with Mike Birchman. Mike Birchman's $33 bid, now looking for 34. Got a $33 bid out there, now looking for 34. Anybody 34? And Joe McBride at 35. Joe McBride's $35 bid, now looking for 36. Anybody 36? Got a $35 bid out there, now looking for anybody 36? $35 bid going once now to Joe McBride at $35. I'm going to move this fast. Joe McBride at $35 going once now. Going twice now to Joe McBride at 35. Better get on it now. Bid now. This is your last and final call. $35 looking for a bid of 36 now. Get me a bid of 36. All in, all done. Final call and sold to Joe McBride at $35. Nope. Akram comes in with a $36 bid right before we can get it sold. So Akram's bid of 36 is the high bid presently. Akram's $36 bid is the high bid. Got a bid of 36 now, looking for 37. Got a $36 bid now, looking for 37. Anybody 37? Akram's good at that. Joe McBride at $37. He's like, oh, geez, man, quit. And we need a bid of 38. Now we've got 40 from Akram. $40 from Akram Khatib. Looking for a bid of 41. Got a bid of 40 now, looking for 41. Anybody 41? $40 bid now, looking for 41. Anybody 41? Joe is out. Akram's $40 bid will stand. Going once now to Akram at $40. Steve Patet says he's out. Thank you very much, sir. Got Akram at $40 now. Going once to Akram at $40. Now going twice to Akram at $40. This will be your last and final call to get a bid in. Looking for a bid of 41. Got a bid of 40 now. Looking for a bid of 41. All in, all done. And we are sold now to Akram Khatib at $40. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, okay. I'll get myself a little more satiated. Just a second. Now, this is one of those coins that you rarely find with this kind of detail. The problem is this coin has at one point in time been cleaned. It's just not quite the right color. But the surface is nice on this coin. It's not all washed out and it's not real bright and shiny or anything. It's just slightly the wrong color. But it's a 1911S Lincoln cent. This is one of the semi-key dates. We start this one at $59 and we've got a bid from Chuck Patillo at $60. Chuck Patillo will get us started at $60. Anybody 61? 65. Caught myself there. Not 61, 65. Gonna need a bid of 65. Got a bid of 60 now, looking for 65. Anybody 65? It is not a rimber. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it was struck into the coin that way. We're talking about what's below the left wheat at the very bottom of the reverse. I don't believe it's a rimber. It could be, but I don't believe it's a rimber. Chuck 2, as he calls himself, at $60. We're looking for a $65 bid. Anybody with a $65 bid? $60, now looking for 65. Anybody 65? Now we got Akram at 70. It could be. I'm not really sure. I know it was struck that way. That's not damaged. It was, the coin was actually struck that way. Akram at $70, now looking for a bid of 75. Anybody got a bid of 75 out there? Got a bid of 70 now, looking for 75. Anybody 75? Bid of $70 now. Looking for anybody bidding 75? Going once now to Akram Khatib at $70. A $70 bid. Going once now to Akram at $70. Anybody else get in and get on this one? Going to be doing a final call here shortly. Got a going twice now to Akram Khatib at $70. Looking for a bid of 75. Final call, folks. And it looks like we're sold to Akram at $70. I do appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Moving on to the album collector people. There's a pretty nice looking 1916S. This one's a nice, very fine coin. The very fine 1916S has a value of like $15 to $18, and we're going to start this one off at $9. Anybody want to start us at $9 on this guy? Yeah, I can take a closer picture of it. Sure, no problem. I can do that. Look at this 1916S. Not that easy to find. Jim Fletcher knocks a $9 bid out there for it. That Jim Fletcher at $9, now looking for $9.5. Anybody with a $9.5 bid? $9 bid is the current high bid. 1916S Lincoln Wheat Cent in very fine condition. And Sureg comes in with a $10 bid. Now we got a $10 bid looking for $10.5, 11. A $10 bid now looking for $10.5, 11. Anybody $10.5, 11 out there? Got an $11 bid from Jim Fletcher. Jim Fletcher's $11 bid now looking for 12. Jim Fletcher's $11 bid now looking for 12. Anybody 12? The obverse and reverse on this coin are slightly different colors. It's not a problem with my photography or anything to that effect. There's a little bit of a slight difference between the obverse and reverse on this coin, as is normal for these earlier Lincolns. Here I get $12. Now we got a $12 bid looking for $12.5, 13. Anybody $12.5, 13? $12 bid now looking for $12.5, 13. Anybody $12.5, 13? Go ahead and start counting it down to Sureg at $12. Sureg at $12 now. Let's go once to Sureg at $12. Jim Fletcher says he's out. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. We're looking for a bid of $12.5, 13 out of this. $12 bid now looking for $12.5, 13. Anybody $12.5, 13? And let's go twice now. Going twice now to Sureg at $12. Hello, Donna Mac. Going twice now for $12. We're going to do a final call on this. This is your last chance to get a bid in on there. It is $12 bid. We're looking for $12.5, 13. Anybody $12.5, 13? And we're sold. We're sold to Sureg at $12. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much for your bids. Let me move us on to the next item. Check this guy out. It's got nice surfaces. It's got a really nice woody appearance on both sides. Covers the entire side on both sides, so it's a very nice, even woody tone. 1919S Lincoln Cent in AU condition. We're going to start this one at $11. Jim Fletcher gives us an $11 bid. Now we're looking for $11.5. $11 bid now looking for $11.5, 12. Anybody $11.5, 12? That's right. Thanks, Robert. Make sure that you do have the live chat selected, because if you've got top chat selected, you're only going to see a few of what they consider relevant comments, so you're not going to see all the bid. Live chat will show you everything. You need to make sure you're on live chat so you can stay together with us. As we go through these bids, you can watch what's going on. Now we've got a bid of $11. We're looking for $11.5. Got an $11 bid, looking for $11.5 for 12. Akram comes in at $14. Akram's $14 bid is presently current bid. High bid, $14. Now looking for $14.5, 15. Anybody $14.5, 15? Anybody $14.5, 15 on this beautiful 1919S Lincoln Cent? Akram's bid of $14 will stand. Let's go once to Akram at $14. Now $14.5. $14.5 to Jim Fletcher. Jim Fletcher's $14.50 bid, now looking for 15. Got a 14.5, now looking for 15. Anybody out there got a $15 bid? $15 bid for this 1919S Lincoln Cent. Jim Fletcher's bid will stand. Let's go ahead and go once now to Jim Fletcher, $14.50. $14.50 once. And we're $14.50 twice. That'll be your final call, folks. Final call to get a bid in there. And Party Pickle bids 15. Got a Party Pickle bid of $15. Akron bids 15, a little bit late. Party Pickle is the bid now. Party Pickle is the bid at 15. Now we need a bid of 15.5, 16. Anybody 15.5, 16? 16 to Akron. Akron bid 16. $16 bid to Akram now, looking for a bid of 16.5. Anybody got a bid of 16.5 for me? We're at 16, looking for 16.5. Anybody 16.5? Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Akram at 16. A $16 bid now, going once to Akram Khatib at $16. Now Timothy Morrell comes in at 17. Timothy Morrell's bid of $17, now looking for a bid of 18. Got a bid of 17, now looking for 17.5, 18. Anybody 17.5, 18? 17.5 to Jim Fletcher. 17.5 to Jim Fletcher, now looking for 18. $17 bid now, $17.50 bid now from Jim Fletcher, looking for 18. Looking for an $18 bid. We're going to be going once now to Jim Fletcher at $17.50. We're going to be doing a final call here soon. $17.50 to Jim Fletcher, looking for an $18 bid. $18 bid to Timothy Morrell. $18 bid for Timothy Morrell, now looking for a bid of 18.5, 19. $18 bid, now looking for 18.5. Joe McBride comes in at 18.5. 18.5, now looking for 19. Anybody got 19? $18.5 bid, now looking for 19. $18.5 bid now. Jim Fletcher is out. Tim Morrell is out. Joe McBride's got the bid of $18.5, looking for a bid of 19. $18.5. We're going to be going once now to Joe McBride at $18.5. $18.5 is the bid. Now we're going twice now. Joe McBride, $18.5. Twice now. Joe McBride, $18.5. My chat stuck. Am I stuck, or is just nobody saying anything? Lost internet. Ah, okay. The $18.5 now to Joe McBride. Let's go ahead and count it down again. Going once now to Joe McBride at $18.5. Now got $18.5 bid, looking for 19 out of Joe McBride, or anybody. Joe McBride's got the bid at $18.5. Going twice now to Joe McBride. This is your final and last call. And we're sold to Joe McBride. Yes, Paula, go ahead. We're sold now to Joe McBride. Looks like Amber lost her internet. $18.5. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. I have to fill in the sheet here, so. All right. Next item. Next item we have is this beautiful 1968D. Nice uncirculated coin that does have a beautiful clip on it. It's a nice curved clip here. It's about a 20% curved clip on this guy. I'm going to start this one off at a minimum bid of $5. Start this off at a bid of $5. Anybody got a $5 bid for this one? Looking for a $5 bid. $5 bid, anybody? And Paul Hampton with a $5 bill, and Tim Morrell and Steve A all come in. Jeff Dunn comes in at $6 now. Jeff Dunn, $6 bid is our high bid. And Party Pickle at $7. Party Pickle 7, now Tim Morrell at $8. Akram tries it at $8. And then Jeff Dunn at $9. So we got Jeff Dunn at $9. Party Pickle tries at $9. Steve tries at $9. Akram comes in at $10. So Akram's $10. Now Paul Hampton $10. Sissy Atwell at $10. We still got Akram at $10 as our current high bid. Looking for $10.5, $11. $10 bid now, looking for $10.5, $11. Anybody $10.5, $11? $10 bid with Akram Khatib right now. $15 to Paul Hampton. Got a $15 bid with Paul Hampton. Looking for a bid of 16. Got a bid of 15 now, looking for 16. Anybody 16? We got Steve A at 12.50. Not going to do it, buddy. Got to have a 16, $15.50 bid, 16. Sissy Atwell is out. Thank you very much. $15 bid presently, looking for 15.5, 16. Anybody got 15.5? 15.5 on this 1968 D Lincoln Cent. Looks up. Paul kind of squeezed it all out of everybody. See what we've got. Let's go ahead and call it. Going once now to Paul Hampton at $15. We'll be going once now to Paul Hampton at $15. And Steve's got 16. Steve's got a $16 bid out there. $16 bid now, looking for 16.5, 17. $16 bid now, looking for 16.5, 17. Akram at $17. Running away from you, Paul. Akram at $17. Akram's got the $17 bid now, looking for 17.5, 18. Anybody 17.5, 18? Paul comes in a little late with a 16.5 now. He's got 18. He's got an $18 bid. There's an $18 bid now, looking for 18.5, 19. Paul Hampton has the $18 bid, looking for 18.5, 19. And Akram at $20. He says, not so fast, Slick. Akram at $20 now, looking for a bid of 21. We're out of the 50-cent increments at this point. Now you need a solid dollar bid. You got 22 to Paul Hampton. Paul Hampton, 22, now looking for 23. Got a $22 bid, now looking for 23. Anybody 23? $22 bid, now looking for 23. Anybody got 23 out there? $22 bid. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Paul Hampton at 22. 22 to Paul Hampton going once now. 22 to Paul Hampton going once. A really nice, fresh, satiny look on this coin. It's beautiful. 22 to Paul Hampton going twice now. This will be your last and final chance. All in, all done. Time's a wasting, folks. $22. Over $23 bid. We're sold to Paul Hampton at $22. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. And let me move on. That was a nice war right there. Bidding war going on. What do we got next? 1924D. How about this? 1924D is one of the semi-key dates. It's one of those dates that back when I was a kid, it wasn't considered all that hard to get. And then everybody started figuring out that they are really hard to get. These things are a lot harder to get than you might imagine. This thing's in extremely fine condition. It does have a little bit of a soft reverse, but the obverse is very nice and tight, has a very high cheek with a small flat spot, which is a 40 to 45 grade. 40 to 45 grade on this guy is going to be an $85 to $90 coin. This one's starting us off at $69. Did you say something about lot 10? What did you say about lot 10, Joe? I didn't hear what you said about lot 10. No, sir, I didn't. Sorry. Aha, you want the invoice and you want it to go to Party Pickle. That's fine. Okay, I see now. Gotcha. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Now, let's see. I'm going to get Paul Hampton in here for $22 for the 1968 cent. I keep forgetting. No one else is filling this out. There we go. All right. So now for the 1924D, it's going to go a little bit rough. So we're figuring it out. So lot 12, 1924D Lincoln Wheat Cent. Nice coin with very light wear on it. Got extremely fine condition. We'll start this one at $69, even though these things run $90 retail. $69 1924D Lincoln Cent here. Anybody want to give us a $69 bid to get it started? Yeah, Party Pickle, you're getting a coin. You're getting a coin thanks to Joe McBride. On this 1924D Lincoln Cent with light wear on it. All right, very tough coin. They're very difficult to get these things. We're going to start this at $69. It's got a $90 retail value. $69, so give me $69. How about $65? Anybody 65? Anybody want to give me 65 to get this started? $65 bill to get this one going. Anybody with a $65 bid, $65 bill to get this 1924D started. Don't want to have to pass on to the next lot. This is going to be a really nice pickup for somebody if you get it for 65. Nobody out there that needs one for 65? Okay, last time I'll move it. $60. $60 will get this one started. Let's get this one started. $60. $60 for this 1924D. Lincoln Cent. Talking $60. That's $30 below the retail price. That's only 2/3 of retail, folks. 2/3 of retail in this nice 1924D Lincoln Cent. I'm not going to move it again. The last time I go down on it, $60. $60. Give it a few seconds here. Okay, Hawkeye decides he wants it at 60. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Now we're looking for a bid of 65. Got a $60 bid now, looking for 65. Anybody got a $65 bid on this $90 coin? $65 bid now, looking for on $65 bid. We're looking for on a $90 coin. At Hawkeye, $60 is our present high bid. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Hawkeye. $60 going once now to Hawkeye. Almost hate seeing it go for 60. But I'm glad Hawkeye's going to get it. Going once. Going twice now to Hawkeye, $60. We're looking for a bid of $65. You might want to do your studying on how scarce these things are because they are not easy to find. 1924S is relatively simple, relatively easy. 1924D is really difficult to find. We're going twice now, all in all done. Going to be our final warning. Get a bid in there now or forever hold your peace. It's $65 we're looking for. We got a $60 bid now. And we're sold to Hawkeye at $60. I do appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Kind of expected that would do better. But hey, it is what it is. Let's move on to this. This is a 1972 OBW roll of Lincoln Cent. 72D. 1972D. And we're going to get this one started at $12. But you want to start us off at $12 on this 1972D Lincoln Cent roll. An original 1972D Lincoln Cent roll. Here's one end of it. I'll flip it over and we'll show you the other end. Here's the other end of this 1972D roll. Got Hawkeye at 12, now Adam Connor at 15. Adam Connor at $15 is our high bid. $15 is the high bid now with Adam Connor. You see that this side, there's a couple of spots on it. These are really clean though. This side's really clean. I would imagine most of the coins in this roll are going to be very clean. But Adam at 15, then Tim Morrell at 17, Sissy Atwell at 18. $18 is the current high bid. Sissy Atwell. Now we've got Adam Connor at 19. Adam Connor in at 19. Now we're looking for a bid of 19.5. 19.5, 20 we're looking for. $19 bid with Adam Connor. Looking for a bid of 19.5, 20. $20 to Sissy Atwell. Sissy Atwell's $20 bid. Now we're looking for 21. Anybody got a $21 bid? $20 bid now looking for 21. Anybody 21? No interest above 20. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Sissy Atwell. Sissy Atwell now going once at $20. Going once at $20 now with Sissy Atwell. Adam Connor has 21. $21 bid now. $21 bid to Adam Connor. Now looking for 22. $21 bid now looking for 22. Anybody 22? Sissy's got a $22 bid. Sissy's $22 bid. Now we're looking for a bid of 23. Got a bid of 22 now. 23. Looking for 23. At a bid of $22, now we're looking for 23. Adam Connor says he's out. Thank you very much. Sissy Atwell's $22 bid. We're going to go ahead and start counting it down to Sissy Atwell at $22. At $22, going once now to Sissy Atwell. $22 going once now to Sissy Atwell. We got $22 now going twice to Sissy Atwell. Looking for a bid of $23 on this original roll. This is a Fed Reserve roll, too. The Fed Reserve Bank of St. Louis. There. Fed Reserve Bank of St. Louis, 1972D. We're going twice now to Sissy Atwell at $22. Looking for a bid of 22.5. Oh, it's actually 23. Over a bid of 23 now. This will be your final call, folks. All in, all done. We're going to be sold to Sissy Atwell at $22. Thank you, Sissy. I appreciate it. Move on to the next roll. Got this Fed Reserve Bank roll, 1961D. I don't think I've ever seen 1961D roll this bright. It's got beautiful toning around the coin. You can see some beautiful toning on there. If I show you the coins. There we go. Now this one, we're only going to start this one at $5. Hello, John. Let's start this one off at $5. $5 Jim Fletcher and Sir Egg, and Adam Connor gives us 8. Adam Connor's $8 bid is our current high bid. Now Kazaras comes in at 7, a little bit late. Akram at $24. $24 is the current high bid. Akram's $24 bid. Let everybody else get a chance to catch up now. Akram at $24. It's okay, Paula. Akram, $24, looking for a bid of 25. Anybody got a bid of 25 on this original roll? Flip it over to the other side. The paper was a little bit flipped out, but you can see that the toning on the roll, this shows it's an original roll. This has never been messed with. That's just how it came out of the machine. Jim Fletcher is out. Akram at $24. That $24 bid, let's go ahead and start counting it down. We're going to be going once now. Going once now. Yeah, it is purple. Isn't it beautiful? Awesome color. Going once now to Akram at $24. Going twice now. Akram. I think we've got an issue. Akram was behind. He didn't actually bid $24 on this. That was a bid on the previous item. I can see that now. I figured out what it was. Let's stop the bidding. Let's stop the bidding. I tell you what. Let's go back. Let's do it this way. This is the best way to do it because there were too many bids after Akram's erroneous bid at 24. Akram, I'll need you to refresh your screen, buddy, because you were bidding in the wrong item. You suddenly came in with a really high bid on a roll when you meant to be bidding on the coin before, on the roll before. Let's go out and refresh and come back. I'll give you guys about 1 minute to refresh, and then we're going to start bidding on this item all over again. Get everybody in for a refresh. I'll give you guys just a minute, then we'll come back in. We'll start bidding on this item all over again as if it were new and fresh. Best way I can do it is just to make it fair to everyone. Everybody get their highest bid in early. Okay, lot number 14. This is going to be a redo on lot number 14. We're going to go ahead and get it started. Hawkeye gives an $11 bid, and then Deanne, $11 bid. We've got an $11 bid from Hawkeye. Hawkeye is the bid at 11. Now Tim Morrell at 15. Tim Morrell at $15 on this 1961D. Original Fed Reserve wrapped roll. $15 to Tim Morrell. Now we're looking for a bid of 15.5. Got a $15 bid, now looking for 15.5. Anybody 15.5? Got 17 out of Paul Hampton. 17 out of Paul Hampton, now looking for a bid of 18. Anybody with a bid of 17, 18? Jeremy Johnson at 20. Jeremy Johnson at 20. John L. follows up with 20, but needs a $21 bid. $20 bid now to Jeremy Johnson, looking for a bid of 21. Anybody got a bid of 21? Timothy Morrell bids 21. Akram Khatib tries to bid, I believe, 22. Is that a $22 bid, Akram? At the moment, Tim Morrell at 21 until Akram can respond. Now John L. at 25. John L. at 25. John L. at $25, now looking for a bid of 26. Anybody got a bid of 26? $25 bid to John L. Looking for a bid of 26. Anybody 26? Tim Morrell is out. Thank you very much. Hawkeye bids 23, although a little bit late. Akram comes in with a $26 bid. Now we got a $26 bid from Akram. $26 bid from Akram. Now looking for 27. Got a $26 bid. Now looking for 27. Anybody 27? An original Fed Reserve wrapped roll of 1961 D uncirculated Lincoln cents. You can see that both ends have toning. That little bit of looseness that you always get out of these American wrapping company rolls. There is actually a wrapper name on this one. I can't even read it. John bids 27. Akron bid at 26. Now John for 27. $27 is our present high bid. Okay. Johnson Fair Box Company. Chicago 48. 40. Doesn't matter. Got a Fed Reserve Bank of Kansas City. This is a Chicago wrapper company that sent the wrappers to Kansas City for these to be wrapped. The Fed Reserve Bank of Kansas City. Let's go ahead and go once now. Go once with John L. at 27. John L. 27. Jeremy at 28. Jeremy Johnson, $28 bid. Got a $28 bid going with Jeremy Johnson, looking for a bid of 29. These are very bright, very beautiful, bold-looking coins. Go ahead and get this thing refocused. There we go. A lot of luster on this end of the roll. John with a bid of 30 now. Jeremy Johnson bid 31. Jeremy's $31 bid is the high bid. A $31 bid now looking for 32. Anybody 32? $31 bid now looking for 32. Anybody got a $32 bid? Let's go ahead and call it down to Jeremy Johnson. No, John's got a $35 bid. Now a $35 bid. Now we're looking for 36. Got a $35 bid. Now looking for 36. Anybody got a 36? Go ahead and start counting it down to John at $35. Jeremy says, all yours, John. I concede. It was a great war. Going once now to John at 35. Looking for a bid of 36. Going once now to John with a bid of 35. Gosh, I'd like to see what these look like when the roll is opened. Going twice now to John at 35. Anybody bid 36 on this one? Going twice now. All in, all done. This is your final warning. And Hawkeye bids 36 right before John can get the sold sign. So Hawkeye's got it $36 now. 36. 36 is the bid. Need a bid of 37. Well, John will come in at $40. Now we got a $40 bid. Now we're looking for 41. We got a $40 bid. Now looking for 41. Look at the colors on it. Gorgeous. That's beautiful. I'm not even going to touch the paper. This is exactly how I got this roll, and it's exactly how this roll's going out my door. John at $40 now. 40 now, looking for 41. Anybody got a $41 bid? Let's go ahead and start counting it down to John at $40. Go ahead and start counting it down to John. Going once now to John at $40. Hawkeye says he's out. I appreciate it, Hawkeye. Thank you very much. Going twice now to John at $40. It's going to be your final and last call, folks. Going twice now to John at $40, looking for a bid of $41. And we're sold to John at $40. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Congratulations, honey. We've got a roll. Very much. I love it. Love it when that happens. This is a 1963 roll. This 1963 roll is in the original paper, in the original wrapper. And it also has toning. Has some toning. Not the most absolutely beautiful roll there was, but it's nice. Oh, I see. Amber's there. We got a $5 bid now. Now 7, now 10. Got a $10 bid from Ghost Pirate. Ghost Pirate at $10. Ghost Pirate, are you registered with us? you're not registered, you'll have to register before you can bid. The way you register is you go to your email and send an email to coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. Send us your real name. You are registered Ghost Pirate? Okay. I was unfamiliar with the name, which is why I asked. Make sure that we've got you recorded in here. I do not see you recorded in here. Send us a quick email. Ricardo Salinas. You probably just sent the email. We haven't looked at it yet. Jessica usually does this part of things, and she's currently out because her computer is not working properly. So it's being fixed. Let me check here real quick. Got an $18 bid for Timothy Morell, meanwhile. Yes, I do have you. Okay. Ghost Pirate is registered. Ghost Pirate can bid. I'm at a bid of $20 now. Now Timothy Morell comes in at $21. Got a $21 bid from Timothy Morell. Ghost Pirate is a valid bidder. The information's in the email. I haven't yet put it in the sheet. Michael Miller also good for the bid. Johnny Whitworth also good for bidding. And the Johnny Ray Highway Coin Collector, he's good to bid. As is Ed Thilorax. Ed Thilorax is also good for bidding. Okay, so we've got a bid out there. Timothy Morell right now at $23 on this 1963 roll with toning on it. I'll show you the other end of it. The other end tends to be more or less normal. Doesn't look... Yeah, we do have a little bit of toning going on the outside edge. Much as I can pinch, you can't really get a whole lot in. But I think right along the rim, we got toning on this side. But then on this side, we've got some pretty nice color. $23 bid from Timothy Morell. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Timothy Morell. Let's excite the molecules in the room and get the atmosphere going. Going once now to Tim Morell. Don't pinch your roll. Don't squeeze the Charmin. You're not old enough to remember that. Going once now to Tim Morell at $23. We're looking for a bid of 23.5, 24. Not a bid of 23.5, 24. We're going to be going twice to Tim Morell. Going twice now to Tim Morell. This is your final and last call, folks. Get your bid in now or forever hold your pieces. Going twice now. All in, all done, folks. And we're sold to Tim Morell. Thank you, sir. Sold to Tim Morell at $23. I will no longer squeeze this roll. I'm very carefully handling it. I'm going to lay it down right here. And I'm going to move on to the next item. What is the next item? I'm all in the wrong place. Trying to look for bidder info. Okay. I see where we are. That's where we are. Take a look at that guy. Isn't that sexy colors? I like those colors. Somebody tell me what you would call that color. I've got a name for it. I think I've got a name for it. So Deanne starts us off with a $10 bid on this one. Mr. Whipple. Tim Morell comes in at $15. It's a blueberry. Okay. See, I was going to call it turquoise. I think it has kind of a turquoise look to it. It looks almost like a deeper blue turquoise stone. Very nice. Really like it. $16 bid now from Deanne, looking for a $16.5 bid. Got a $16 bid now looking for $16.5. Is there anybody with $16.5 out there? We do have a $17 bid from Mark Plummer and then an $18 bid from Tim Morrell. 18 Tim Morrell looking for a bid of 18.5, 19. Anybody 8.5, 19? Yes, I am colorblind, Donna Mac, but I do believe this is blue. If it's not blue, it's purple. But I do believe it's blue because it really looks blue to me. Sometimes I can see the colors just fine, and sometimes I just can't. A $19 bid now from Mark Plummer. Tim Morrell says he's out. Got a $19 bid on this coin. $19 now, looking for 19.5. Anybody got 19.5? Bluish purple. Thank you, Midnight Silver Run. You just made my day. It's the colors I can't see the difference between blue and purple. A little bit of both. It's purple. There we go. It's purple. Well, at least it's not poo. Plue. All right, so here we got a $19 bid. We're looking for a $19.5 bid. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Mark Plummer, $19. We count it down to Mark Plummer at $19. We're going to be going once now to Mark Plummer, $19. Looking for a $19.5 bid. We're going to be making a final call here very soon. Violet Willy Wonka turns into a big giant blueberry and explodes. Going twice now. All in, all done. Everybody all finished up. Got Mark Plummer at $19, looking for a $19.5 bid. And congratulations, sir. You are our winner at $19. I appreciate it. Mark Plummer at $19. Thank you very much, sir. Let's move on to the next coin. Look at that one. Not a whole lot different from the last. A little bit lighter color. It's also got brighter luster. It's got a lot of luster, this coin does. This is going to start off at $5. Got a $5 start on this one. Did I skip a coin? I don't think I skipped a coin. What happened? Oh, you jumped forward. This is lot number 17. Lot number 17 is a 58D Lincoln cent. Dan with a $10 bid. Now Adam Connor follows him up. Mark Plummer follows up with a 5. Majestic comes in at $20. Is there any doubt who really wants this coin right now? Majestic comes in with a $20 bid. Now Mark Plummer at 21. $20 bid now 21. We're looking for 21.5, 22. Anybody 21.5, 22? Try to outbid Mark Plummer and see what happens. He might just outbid you again, but you never know. Mark Plummer, $21. Looking for a 21.5, $22 bid. There's 1958D Blueberry. Now we got Majestic at 24. Majestic at 24. Now we're looking for a bid of 24.5, 25. Got a $24 bid looking for 24.5, 25. Anybody 24.5, 25? Actually, can't do 24.5. Got to do 25. 25, Mark Plummer. Now looking for 26. Good night, Donna Mac. You don't have to spend anything to stick around, but I completely understand if you don't have the self-control not to. We got some nice stuff here. But we do enjoy your company. Mark Plummer, $25 bid. Now looking for 26. Anybody got a $26 bid? Or we're going to be counting it down to Mark Plummer. Got a $25 bid from Mark Plummer. Let's go ahead and count it down. Count it down. Mark Plummer once, 25. Good night, Donna. You tell John good night, too. I understand. What you got to do is you have to put your mouse and your keyboard all the way across the room and just watch. You found her phone. Great. Awesome. Going twice to Mark Plummer, $25. Looking for a bid of 25, 26, 26, 27, $26. We're all in, all done now. And go ahead and call it sold to Mark Plummer. Sold to Mark Plummer, $25. I do appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Move us on to the next item. Now we're ready for the 1956 D Lincoln cent. This one has an RPM. All right, see if I can find it. You the right coin? I think you are. Let's see. Not the wow factor RPM, but it is an RPM nonetheless. Let's see if I can get it up here on the screen. We're going to go ahead and get this one started. We got it started at $5. Mark Plummer now. Deanne gives us an $8 bid. Got an $8 bid from Deanne. Okay, this is that coin. You can see it has a very minor split upper serif. It's got a little fatness to the lower part of the mint mark. I'm telling you, it's mostly the luster and the beauty of the luster and color on this coin that does it for this coin, not the RPM. But it does have a little RPM. I just wanted to let you know. I want to give you a chance to look at it and see it. Pretty little RPM. Split upper serif. Okay, now back over to the color and the luster, because I like the color and the luster all that much more. This is a light colored peacock coin. Got all kinds of color on it. Sissy Atwell comes in at $9. Actually, Mark Plummer at $9. Now Sissy Atwell at $10. Sissy Atwell's bid at $10 is our high bid. Now we need a bid of 10.5, 11. Got an 11 from Mark Plummer. $11 bid from Mark Plummer. Now need 11.5, 12. $11 bid now looking for 11.5, 12. Anybody 11.5, 12? $11 bid now to Mark Plummer, looking for a bid of 11.5, 12. Anybody 11.5, 12? Go ahead and start counting it down to Mark Plummer again. We got an $11 bid from Mark Plummer. We're going to be going once now to Mark Plummer at $11. Once now to Mark Plummer at $11. And we got 12 from Sissy Atwell. Sissy Atwell gives us a $12 bid. Majestic comes in with 12 a little bit late. Now Majestic at 13. Majestic at 13. That green color is going to be one of your less common colors for toning. Exactly why, I don't know, but it is true. The green colors are harder to find than other colors. Sissy at 14 now. Sissy's bid at 14 is our high bid. Now we're looking for 15. Got a $14 bid now looking for 15. Anybody go 15? A $14 bid looking for 15. Majestic, you're late at 14. You need 15. What is 29 for? We got Mark Plummer at 15 while Majestic figures out what's going on. Majestic's got a $20 bid. That's what it is. $20 bid. I didn't think the 29 was valid. $20 bid to Majestic now. Got 20 to Majestic. Now we're looking for 21. Sissy is out. Thank you very much. Majestic at 20. Now looking for 21. Anybody got 21? Got a $20 bid out there. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Majestic to be sure that everyone else is serious about letting him have it. Now Mark Plummer at 21. Now Mark Plummer at 21. We're looking for a bid of 22. Now we got 22 for Majestic. Now looking for 23. A $22 bid for Majestic. Now looking for 23. Anybody with a bid of 23? Well, hello, Fonda. You have your phone back. Oh, Mark Plummer with a bid of 23, looking for a bid of 24. Got a bid of 24 out there, looking for a bid of 24. 23 is our current high bid, and we got a battle between two. A battle between two and my mouth. Can't seem to say anything right. Majestic says he's out. Mark Plummer's got the bid at 23. Let's look for a $24 bid. Anybody got a $24 bid out there, or am I going to count it down? No $24 bid. We're going to be going once now. Going once to Mark Plummer at 23. I'll be making a final call here shortly. Going twice now to Mark Plummer at $23. Going twice now at $23. This will be your last and final chance to make a bid. Final call here. All in, all done. Anybody give us a bid of 24? And we're sold. Sold at $23 to Mark Plummer. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Do appreciate it. Let me move us on to the next item. This will be the next item, 1915S Lincoln Cent. Now, other than the 1909, of course, which is the big deal, the 1909 SVDB, and then you've got the 1911S, the 1912S, the 1914S, and the 1913S. After that comes the 15S. The 15S is actually more scarce than the 10S. The 1915S is actually a very difficult coin to get. It's worth a good little chunk of change. It's a higher end fine coin that doesn't have any real problems. The color on the coin is a little bit off. We have a $28 start now from Paul Hampton. Anybody want to give us a $21 bid? Get a $20 bid now looking for 21. Anybody 21? $20 bid now looking for 21. Anybody got a $21 bill? Willing to take a one bid? Only one bid? $20 looking for a $21 bid. Anybody with a $21 bid? Guess you really don't know how hard these are to find. Techstar, $21. A Techstar, $21. $21 bid now to Techstar, looking for a $22 bid. $21 bid now, looking for 22. Anybody 22? Okay, Paul Hampton comes back in, $22. Paul Hampton's $22 bid is now the current high bid. Got to do this twice, Paul. Got a bid at 22, now looking for 23. Anybody got a $23 bid? $22 bid is the high. Now we're looking for a $23 bid. Anybody got a $23 bid? Go ahead and start counting it down to Paul Hampton, $22. We're going to be going once now to Paul Hampton at $22. We're looking for a bid of 23. $22 bid now, going once. Got to be making a final call here. Going twice now, $22 to Paul Hampton. We're looking for a $23 bid. Anybody got a $23 bid? All in, all done. This is your final call, last chance. I think we're going to be sold to Paul Hampton at $22. Is it sold to Paul Hampton at $22? It is. Sold to Paul Hampton, $22. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Congratulations. I appreciate your bids. Techstar says he's out right after it's sold. There we go. That's timing for you. Here's our next coin. Check this thing out. This is a 1928 D Lincoln cent. You don't get them any better than this without them being uncirculated, folks. This thing is a nice, shiny coin. It's got original luster on it. It has just a scuff mark on the highest part of the cheek and highest part of the jaw. Not even enough to take it out of round. Just a little touch of wear. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful coin. That little tiny touch of wear on the cheek and jaw saves you about $40, $60 on this coin. $19 coin to start, $19 to start, and it's a $30 coin. So we're going to start it a little bit lower than retail. Get this one started at $19. Anybody got a nice looking album that they're trying to build? They don't have the 28D yet. And get your 28D in here now. Party Pickle comes in and says, oh, yep, I can take that. Party Pickle at 20, not Tim Morrell. Party Pickle at 19, not Tim Morrell at 20. Tim Morrell's $20 bid. It is a nice strike, isn't it? It's a very hammered strike on this coin. You just don't see coins from this era with wheat lines that clear very often. Especially D&S mints from the 20s. And those things are just hard to find in really nice shape. Got a $20 bid with Tim Morrell looking for 21. Got a $20 bid now looking for 21. Anybody 21? A $20 bid with Tim Morrell looking for a bid of 21. Anybody 21? There to start counting it down now to Tim Morrell. Now we got a 21. Oh, there's Aaron Bine. Aaron T. Barron. Very nice seeing you there, sir. So Aaron will now have a bid of 21. 21 is the current high bid. Now looking for a bid of 22. Jeff Dunn came in just a little bit late with the 21. Needs a bid of 22. Got a bid of 21 now. Looking for a bid of 22. Anybody 22? $21 bid with Aaron. Looking for a $22 bid. Anybody 22? Been on vacation in the woods. I do that sometimes. You'll take what? Jake Goodman? I'll take what? So I got a bid of $21 with Aaron the Baron. Let me go ahead and get rid of both of them. Thank you. We got Aaron T. Barron at 21, now looking for a bid of 22. Anybody got a bid of 22? A bid of 21 now, looking for a bid of 22. Anybody got a $22 bid? Aaron T. Barron will be our bidder at present. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Aaron T. Barron at $21. $21 is the bid right now. $21 going once now to Aaron T. Barron. Now, why is it these children have to come in and screw with an auction? This just doesn't make sense. I understand why people don't have better things to do with their life than screw with somebody else's auction. Yeah, I guess they are. Oh, I appreciate it, Techstar. Thanks for dropping by, buddy. Okay, so now we're going to be going twice now to Aaron. Going twice to Aaron with $21. Going twice now to Aaron at $21. We're all in, all done. Children of the Corn Kids, that's pretty much it. Exactly what it is. Jeff Dunn says he's out. I guess we're going to sell this one to Aaron at $21. I do appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much for your bids. Yeah, we get a couple of people on Troll Patrol. I just came up with that. I don't even know how I did that. Troll Patrol. Who's going to be on Troll Patrol for me? I love that. That's so cool. Okay, now I'm finished impressing myself, and I can move on to the next coin. What do we have next? What is it? 21S. Nope. Let me try a different show here. Here we go. A 1921S. I love it. Troll Patrol. We had like 4 people delete their messages all at once. Okay, so we got lot number 21. We got a 1921S Lincoln Cent. This one's a nice one. It's extremely fine condition. These things are really tough to get. This is a better than $50 coin here. We're going to start this at $39. $39 will get us started on this 1921S Lincoln Cent. That's a beautiful little guy. Has a couple of little flaws, little problems here and there, but that's mostly planchet issues on the reverse. Obverse is real nice on this one too. It does still have just a little bit of the original luster. Yes, it does have a couple of little lamination things going on in the reverse. I think some of that might be damaged too, but I know that there's some planchet issues going on in the reverse. That's right. You go into a channel that has 55 mods, and you got one gray out there making whatever statements they want to make. They're not going to last more than about 10 seconds. Lot number 21. Lot number 21, that's 1921S Lincoln Cents. A beautiful coin with very light wear. We're going to start this off at $39. Anybody got a $39 bid? $39 bid for this one. How about $35? $35 will get this one started. I'll go ahead and do that with the Troll Patrol on full watch. $35 bid, looking for a $35 bid. CM Silver comes in with $35 bid. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Now we're looking for a bid of $36. Got a bid of $35 on this one. Now looking for $36. Anybody got a $36 bill? $35 now looking for a $36 bill. Anybody got a $36 bill for this one? It looks like they probably did get enough. Like, okay, I can disturb you for 5 minutes. See, I'm really big. I'm really strong and powerful. I can come in and disturb you for 5 minutes and get kicked out. Yay, this is fun. $35 bid now, looking for a bid of $36. Anybody got a bid of $36? Hello, Tim. I haven't seen you in a while. We are doing great, sir. We got this 1921S Lincoln Cent in extremely fine condition. We got a current bid of $35. We need to go ahead and start counting it down to CM Silver $35. $35. Let's go ahead and start counting it down. $35 to CM Silver going once now to $35. Going once to CM Silver $35. That's exactly what I said, isn't it? Going once to $35. Going once to CM Silver $35. Now we're going to be going twice to CM Silver $35 on this 1921S Lincoln Cent. All in, all done. This is your final call on this one. $35. Need a $36 bid. Looking for a $36 bid. We're going to be sold to CM Silver. Sold to CM Silver $35. I do appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Got yourself a great steal on this coin. It's a $50 coin there. Alrighty then, let me move on. How about this? Got a nice little curved clip on this 1941 Lincoln Cent. Saw its decent share of circulation, but it's still a genuine clip on a 1941 Lincoln Cent. We're going to start this at a very low $6. We start this at $6 and get it started at $6. You might actually be able to get a pre-war or nearly pre-war error coin, obvious error coin, for less than a $10 bill. We got a $6 bid with Party Pickle, then Jeff Dunn at 8. Jeff Dunn's $8 bid is presently our high bid. Sissy Atwell tries it at 6, then tries it at 8, and still doesn't have it. Jeff Dunn has an $8 bid on it, looking for 8.5, 9. Anybody got 8.5, 9? And Paul Hampton comes in at $10, and Sissy Atwell will come in at 9, right? And Hawkeye at 11. Hawkeye comes in at 11. Hawkeye's $11 bid, now Jeff Dunn at 12. Jeff Dunn at 12, need a bid of 12.5, 13. Steve A at $9, we still need a bid of 12.5, 13 on this one. Got 2 deaths in your family this month? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry to hear that. A $13 bid now, Sissy Atwell. Now 15 with Paul Hampton. Jeff Dunn at 16. Jeff Dunn's $16 bid. Tim, I send my condolences to your family. I'm deeply moved when people have this sort of tragedy in their family because I am familiar with it at this point. Both my grandparents are gone. I have aunts and uncles and even a couple of cousins who are now gone. Jeff Dunn is $16 now. Jeff Dunn $16 bid is our present high bid. Looking for a bid of 16.5, 17. I believe that stuff down below the shoulder will go away pretty quickly. He's got the right kind of oil or something to soak that in for a little while. It'll come off with a little bit of mineral oil. Go ahead and start counting it down to Jeff Dunn at $16. Now we got Paul Hampton at $16.5. Got $16.5. 2 aunts to COVID? My gosh. You're probably one of the first people I know or know of closely who has lost someone to COVID. I've known a couple of people who had COVID, but they recovered. Paul Hampton at $16.5 is our current high bid. $16.5 is our current high bid, looking for a bid of 17. Anybody got 17? $16.5 bid now looking for 17. They were in a nursing home. Oh, no. Yeah, nursing homes seem to be I don't know, it's a brutal place, I think, nowadays. Northern Illinois. Not good. All right, so we got 16.5 with Paul Hampton. Anybody want this at 17, or should we just go ahead and start counting it down to Paul Hampton? Go ahead and start counting it down to Paul Hampton. Let's go once now to Paul Hampton, $16.5. We're looking for a $17 bid. Anybody got a $17 bid? $17 bid now, anyone? Going twice now. Twice now to Paul Hampton, $16.5. $16.5 is the bid, looking for 17. I'll go ahead and give you a final warning on this one. Call this one down and out. All in, all done, folks. Going to be sold to Paul Hampton at $16.5. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much, sir. And thank you to everyone else for your bids. Go ahead and move us on to the next item. The next item is the feature item of the evening. This is a 1936 double die obverse number 2. Coin is a nice, extremely fine condition coin. It does have a couple of little issues on the reverse, and I do believe they're more planchet related than damage related. I don't believe that it's damaged. The obverse is a very nice coin. All the area around, all the doubling, everything is just beautiful on this guy. This is the most scarce of all 3 major 1936 Philadelphia double die obverses. This is DDO number 2. And DDO number 2 is a class 5 double die that shows mostly in the date, a little bit in Liberty. It's got the broken R hubbing on the Liberty. Hello, Wade. Let's go ahead and start this one off, see if we can get a $110 bid to start this. $110. This is a $150 to $175 coin. I'd like to get $110 for it. Anybody give me a $110 bid to get this one started? Looking for a $110 bid to get this started. Anybody $110? And Steve Patat at $110. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Mike Birchman just a little bit late at $110. Looking for a bid of $120 now. Got a bid of $110 now. Looking for $120. Anybody $120? A 110 bid, now looking for 120. Anybody got a 120 bid? Mike, yeah, there we go, 120. The $10 increment after 100, so we have to take a 120 bid, now 120, 130. Anybody got a 130 bid? Got a 120 bid, now looking for 130. Steve Patet at 130, now looking for 140. A 130 bid, now looking for 140. Anybody 140? Mike, you up at 140? Yes, it is a DDO. This is DDO number 2. Mike Birchman at 140 now. Mike Birchman at 140 now, looking for 150. Anybody with 150? A 140 bid, now looking for 150. See how the Liberty is extra thick, but the left side of the R is only single thick? That's because this was hubbed at one point with a broken R hub, and then it was hubbed again with a complete R hub. So you've got both a broken R, the broken R, and the complete R make up the two different hubbings that make this a double die. The doubling is exceedingly strong in the date. You can see it very well in the date. And then the trust is, it's there. You can see it. It stretches up and down in trust. We got a $140 bid now. We're looking for 150. Anybody got 150? $140 bid now, looking for 150. This is a nice, extremely fine coin. 140 now, looking for 150. Steve Patet's out at 150, so 140 to Mike Birchman. 140 to Mike Birchman, going once now. Let's do once to Mike Birchman at 140, looking for a bid of 150. Anybody got 150? Thank you very much for your bid, Steve. Going once to Mike Birchman at 140 now. For a bid of 150. Anybody got a bid of 150? Going twice now to Mike Birchman at 140. Going twice to Mike Birchman at 140. Final call, folks. This is your last chance to bid. We're all in, all done at 140. And Justin Bussman bids 150. Justin Bussman 150. Now we're looking for a bid of 160. Got a bid of 150. Now looking for 160. Anybody 160? Bid at 150. Bid at 150 now. Looking for a bid of 160. Anybody got a bid of 160? Mike says he's out. Thank you very much, sir. Justin Bussman at 150. We're going to be going once to Justin Bussman at 150. Anybody else want to jump in? They need to jump in now because we're about to do this on the final call. We're going once now to Justin Bussman at 150. Now let's go twice to Justin Bussman at 150. Going twice to Justin Bussman at 150. Anybody out? Anybody else out there? Going twice. Final chance. Last call. Last call for alcohol. 150 is our current bid. All in, all done, and we're sold to Justin Bussman at 150. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much for your bids, and thank you to everyone else who bid on this. Our feature coin of the night. We're going to start doing a commercial right after the feature coin of the night. I think our feature coin of the night will be brought to you by somebody. I think that's how we're going to do this. Let's just get that way. Next one, 1921S again. We have a 1921S here. This is a lower end, very fine coin. It will be a lower end, very fine. Oh, I called it extremely fine. Why did I do that? This is a very fine coin. And it's not a very fine plus. Just a very fine. A very fine coin. We're going to start this one at $15. Sorry, folks. Let's start this at $15. I start this guy at $15. $15. Anybody give me a $15 bid to get this one started? And Sissy Atwell gives us a $15 bill to get this started. $15 bill to get this started. Now let's do a $15.50 bid. Anybody got a $15.50 bid? Anyone $15.50? I got a $15 bid looking for $15.50. $15 bid now looking for $15.50. Got a $16 bid out of Hawkeye. Now got a $16 bid looking for $16.50, 17. Anybody $16.50, 17? $16 bid out of Hawkeye looking for a bid of $16.50, 17. 17 from Sissy Atwell. Sissy Atwell's got a $17 bid on this now. $17 bid on this one right now looking for a bid of $17.50, 18. Anybody $17.50, 18 on this one? And Hawkeye returns an $18 bid. Thank you, sir. Guy with an $18 bid. $18 bid now looking for $18.50, 19. Anybody $18.50, 19? $18 bid now looking for 18.5, 19. Anybody 18.5, 19? And Sissy Atwell at 20. Sissy Atwell at 20 now looking for 21. Got a $20 bill now looking for 21. Anybody 21? A $20 bill from Sissy Atwell looking for 21. Hawkeye is out. Thanks, Jessica. I'll talk to you tomorrow probably. Get your box sent off to you. A $20 bill from Sissy Atwell for this coin. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Sissy Atwell at $20. $20 going once now to Sissy Atwell at $20. Go ahead and make it going twice now. Going twice to Sissy Atwell at $20. Twice now to Sissy Atwell at $20. Your final call, folks. All in, all done. We got a $20 bill on this one. And looking for a $21 bid. We're going to be sold. Oh, Party Pickle does a $21 bid. We got a $21 bid to Party Pickle now looking for 22. $21 bid now looking for 22. Anybody got a $22 bid? $21 bid now looking for 22. Anybody got a $22 bid? We're going to go once to Party Pickle at 21. Bidding's kind of slow on this item, so let's go ahead and pick it up if we're going to do it. Party Pickle, $21 looking for a bid of 22. Got a $21 bid looking for 22. Anybody get it 22? Ah, Sissy comes back and says 22. Sissy's $22 bid. $22 bid now looking for 23. Anybody got a bid of 23? Party Pickle, you got $23 out there for this? Party Pickle's $21 bid wasn't enough. 22's now got it with Sissy Atwell looking for 23. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Sissy Atwell at $22. $22 going once now to Sissy Atwell. Going once to Sissy Atwell at $22. Hello, Fox Run Forge. Going twice now to Sissy Atwell at $22. Going twice to Sissy Atwell at $22. This is your last and final call to make a bid on this one. $22 is the bid, looking for 23. We're sold to Sissy Atwell, $22. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you, Sissy, and thank you, Party Pickle, for the bids. Now we go on to a 1971 original machine wrapped roll. It is this red. Really nice looking red roll of coins. Let me pull it into massive mode. And do that. Okay, we got some spotty issues. Oops. Almost had a roll of coins all over the place. But we do have 71 Philadelphia. It is a 71 Philadelphia roll. Let's take a look at this end. A few little spots on this end. Overall, these things are very difficult to find. They're very scarce, very difficult to find. We're up to a $13 bid from Farm Dog, actually $15 from Doug Reese. Got a $15 bid now, $15 on this one. Now looking for a $15.5. Got a $15.5 bid. Anyone out there? And we got 16 from Farm Dog. Now looking for 16.5, 17. Anybody got a 16.5, 17? Ghost Pirate bid 16. Not enough. Got an $18 bill from Doug Reese. $18 bid from Doug Reese out there. Now looking for 18.5, 19. Anybody got 18.5, 19? 18.5 we're looking for. Doug Reese is the high bid. We got a lot of people competing out here. Farm Dog, Ghost Pirate, Doug Reese. Ghost Pirate comes in at $19. $19 is now the bid. Now we're looking for a $20 bid. $19 out there now looking for a $20 bid. We got a $20 bid from Doug Reese. Doug Reese at $20. Now we're looking for 21. A $21 bid, $20 bid, $20 bid. Now we're looking for 21. Anybody got 21? And 22 from Donna Mac. Donna Mac at $22. Came back in, her fingers just got itching. She couldn't stop. $22 from Donna Mac for a 1971 roll. Now we got 23 from Doug Reese. 23 from Doug Reese. Now we're looking for 24. Got a $23 bid. Now looking for 24. Anybody 24? $23 bid. Now looking for 24. Anybody 24? Nobody 24, nobody 24. Let's go ahead and start counting down Doug Reese. Doug Reese, we're going to be going once to Doug Reese at $23, looking for a $24 bid. Once to Doug Reese, now looking for a $24 bid. We have 24 out of Donna Mac. We got $24 bid out of Donna Mac. Now we're looking for 25. Anybody going 25? Doug Reese at 25. Randy at 25, just a little bit too late. Got a bid of $25. Now we're looking for 26. Anybody got a $26 bill? $26 bill we're looking for. A $25 bid out of Doug Reese. $25 bid out of Doug Reese. If nobody else is interested above that, let's go ahead and start counting down Doug Reese at $25. We're going to be going once. Nope. Actually, we're going to be going to Donna Mac. Donna Mac now at $27. $27 to Donna Mac, and Doug Reese is out. Donna Mac at $27. Got a $27 bid from Donna Mac. $27. Now we're looking for a bid of $28. Anybody got 28? 27. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Donna Mac at $27. We're going once now to Donna Mac at $27. For a bid of 28. Going twice now to Donna Mac at 27. Now we got 28 from Steeler 69. Steeler 69 is Rudy Alfaro, so we know him. And I love his name, Steeler. I am a Steeler fan. I have a Steeler cup sitting in front of me right now. $28 from Steeler 69. Steeler 69 at $28. Now we're going to look for a bid of 29. Got a bid of 28 now. We're looking for 29. Anybody got a $29 bid? Going to be going once now. Two. Steeler 69. Nope. Got Donna Mac at 30. Donna Mac at 30. Donna Mac at $30. $30 bid. Looking for 31. Got a $30 bid. Looking for 31. Anybody 31? You forgive me, Aaron? What do you forgive me for? 32 to Steeler 69. Oh, for being a Steeler fan? Why? What are you, a Cowgirls fan or something? At $32 bid now from Steeler 69. Now we're looking for a bid of 33. Got a bid of 32. Looking for a bid of 33. Anybody 33? We got Donna Mac, who's out now. Steeler 69 gives me a good little chuckle. Likes that. What are you, a Cowboys fan or something there, Aaron Barron? I liked you for a while. So we got to keep this going some way or another. I don't think we're going to have a football season, so we may as well at least fight over something that doesn't exist, right? Steeler 69, 32, going once now. Going once to Steeler 69 at $32. $32 is the bid, looking for 33. We're going to be going twice now. Going twice now to Steeler 69 at $32. Going to be all in, all done, folks, at $32. And we're sold the Bengals. Do they pay you enough to wear that stuff? Bengals? Thank you, Steeler 69. You show it with pride there, brother. I do appreciate it. Let's move on to the next roll. The next roll is going to be a 1980 Philadelphia roll. 1980 Philadelphia roll. Who said Rams? Timothy Morrell? A Rams fan? Are you from St. Louis or Los Angeles? Because I don't think they have any idea where they're from. $1980 Philadelphia Fed Reserve Bank wrapped roll here. It doesn't actually have the name of a Fed Reserve Bank on it, just Federal Reserve Bank. It's a very nice, very high quality roll. I mean, the actual roll itself is in very great shape. The coins are pretty nice too. Here's one end of the roll. That's a 1980 Philadelphia roll. Got a $5 bid out there from Paul Hampton to get this one started. $5 bid from Paul Hampton, looking for a bid of 5.5. Got a bid of 5 now, looking for 5.5. Anybody got a $5.5 bill? $5 bill looking for 5.5. Anybody got a $5.5 bill? Now, the end roll coins are not always indicative as to what's inside, although they can be. Son of a silver stacker with a $6 bid. The one thing that you'd be looking for in this 1980 Philadelphia roll is that really nice double die obverse. I've not yet ever found one, but that's because I don't go through a lot of 1980 Philadelphia rolls. But you could very easily find one if you just go through enough rolls to get the right rolls to get them. I don't know which rolls are the right rolls, but these are Fed Reserve Bank rolls. So they are original, that's for sure. Ghost Pirate at $9 now. $9 bid. Now we're looking for 9.5. Nice waxy shiny roll here. Very nice condition. Original 1980 Philadelphia roll. Decent luster on these coins too. $9 roll now. $9 roll with Ghost Pirate, looking for a $9.5 bid. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Ghost Pirate. $9 going once now. Going once to Ghost Pirate at $9. Going once to Ghost Pirate at $9. Got a $9 bid on this one, looking for 9.5. John L comes in at 10. John L's $10 bid. $10 bid now. $10 looking for 10.5, 11. Anybody got 10.5, 11 for this one? Got 11 from Ghost Pirate. $11 bid from Ghost Pirate, looking for 11.5. Got $11 bid now, looking for 11.5, 12. Anybody got 11.5, 12? Paul Hampton says he's out at 11. Ghost Pirate's got the $11 bid. Now we're looking for 12. John L with the $12 bid, and JOB comes in with the $12 bid as well. Hello, JOB. I haven't seen you yet this evening. We got Ghost Pirate back in with $13. $13 bid is our high bid. Now we're looking for 13.5, 14. Anybody got 13.5, 14? A $13 bid now, looking for 13.5, 14. Anybody 13.5, 14? Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Ghost Pirate. Let's get the fire lit. And get the fuse lit now. Got Job. JOB 14. That's not Job, it's JOB. $14. $14 to JOB. Now 15 to Ghost Pirate. 15 to Ghost Pirate. Now looking for a $15.5 bid. $15 bid. Now looking for a 15.5. Anybody got 15.5? I tell you what I'm going to do. For the winner of this roll, I have another 1980 Philadelphia roll. It's from a bank in Hawaii. It actually has a bank name in Hawaii on it. There'll be 2 rolls with this lot. 1980 Philadelphia roll. It'll have 2 rolls. This particular Fed Reserve Bank roll, and then I've got another one from Hawaii I'll throw in with this one. So now you'll have 2 original rolls of 1980 Philadelphia Lincoln Cents. And JLB comes in at 20. JLB's $20 bid is presently our high bidder. And 22 to Ghost Pirate. 22 to Ghost Pirate, now looking for 23. Anybody got a $23 bid? $22 bid now. For a $23 bid, we got 2 rolls. 2 rolls. We got one, this Fed Reserve Bank roll, and the other one, it's in a different room, or I would just grab it and show it to you, but it is an original roll from a Hawaii bank. It says Hawaii on the outside of the roll. Got John L at $25, and GLB tries it at 25, then comes back at 27. So GLB's $27 bid is presently our high bid. Ghost Pirate says he's out. Thank you very much, sir. I hope Ghost Pirate's a sir. I just made that assumption. Is it a sir or a ma'am? Because I very much support women collecting coins as well. GLB at $27. I don't like to assume anybody is a he when it could be a she. Yes, sir. Okay. Ghost Pirate is a sir. GLB at $27 is our present high bid. Now we're going once to GLB at $27, looking for a bid of 28. You hope Ghost Pirate's a sir, or you hope I support women in collecting coins? I definitely support women in collecting coins. I'm surrounded by women collecting coins. I'm good with it. Totally good with it. John L is out now. JLB at $27. We're going to be going twice now to JOB. We're going twice now to JOB. $27. $27 as a bid, looking for a bid of 28. There's Donna Mac. So see, Donna Mac is another woman collecting coins. We've got Sissy Atwell, we've got Amber, we've got Jessica, we've got Paula. Who else do we have as a female? We've got plenty of other females in here collecting coins. We've got I can't remember her screen name. I know her real name, but I can't remember her screen name right now. She lives in Georgia. We're sold to JLB at $27. We've got Deanne. That's, of course, Deanne. Up there in Michigan. Back over to this. And we've done an 80 Philadelphia roll. And we're going to get that second. In fact, I need to make myself a note to get that second roll of 80 Philadelphia in there. Let me 80p Fed wrapped roll plus Hawaii roll. Now you're getting 2 rolls out of that. Now the 80 Denver. 80 Denver is going to be our next one. That's this little guy right here. It looks just about like the last roll. Not much of any real difference. The paper is coming unfrayed on one end of it just a little bit, but it's not bad. It's not anywhere near as bad as it looks. The coins aren't the prettiest on the end of the roll, but I'm not exactly sure that that's going to translate to what's inside the roll. Let me go ahead and move over to the dyno and show you what it looks like. Here's the end of the roll. There's one end. This is the end that's got the paper starting to fray out on it. So this is what you were seeing in the photograph there. Little flip of paper. It's not that big of a deal. Now this side is nice and solid. So there's your 1980D roll. This one could support the coins that people used to call the 1980D and SOMM. They have been debunked since. That we found an early die state of it, shared it around, did photographs of it, and everybody agrees now that it's not an OMM, but it still is a very interesting die, nonetheless. Deanne starts us with an $8 bid on this one. We had a $5 start and got an $8 bid. Now we got a $10 bid from Tim Morrell. $8 bid with Deanne, now $10 bid from... Oh, my phone is finally updating. It's like this phone updates like once every 3 or 4 hours. It will run out and grab all of the emails, all of the chats, all of the text, all of the everything, and the phone won't stop buzzing for 30 seconds. It's just the weirdest thing. But looking to get rid of it, and I think the Galaxy S10 Plus is going to be the way I'm going to go. I think that's what everybody told me, Galaxy S10 Plus. Tim Morrell, $10. $10 is our present high bid. We're looking for a bid of 10.5. Got a bid of 10.5 out there looking at. DN with an $8 bid is now out. Or says, yep. Tim Morrell, $10, looking for a bid of 10.5. Anybody got a bid of 10.5? We're going to start counting down to Tim Morrell at 10. Tim Morrell at $10. We're going to be going once now to Tim Morrell at $10. Got a Max 11 Pro. Sounds like something that should scratch your back for. Now we're going twice to Tim Morrell at $10. We need a bid of 10.5 on this. Got a bid of 10, looking for a bid of 10.5. Anybody with a bid of 10.5 on this 1980D roll? I should have actually put a D in there. What belongs there? That is a lot 27 is a 1980D roll. And let's go ahead and sell it. Sell it to Tim Morrell at $10. I do appreciate it. Appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Now, let's get into something that's a little more difficult. How do you... 1985 roll. 1985 can be a very difficult roll to get. Can be. But a 1985 roll in this condition can be downright near impossible. You just don't see them like this, folks. It's got a few little light watermark spots on it, but it doesn't have any carbon. No big black carbon spots on these coins that I can see on the outside. And that is rather unusual for a 1985 roll. 85 rolls usually have black carbon on the outside, and a lot of them it spreads on to the inside. Now we're going to start this off at $5. And Deanne gives us a $10 bid, and Tim Morrell at $11. Tim Morrell at $11. $11 bid now. Got a number of double dice to be looking for in the 1985 Lincoln Cents. Really nice issue. Now we got a $14 bid. $14 bid from Ghost Pirate on this 1985 original machine wrapped roll. And $15 now from Sissy Atwell. Sissy Atwell gives us a $15 bill. Now we're looking for $16. Got a $15 bid now looking for $16. $16 to Ghost Pirate. Tim Morrell is out now. Thank you, Tim. Ghost Pirate at $16 now. Jeremy Johnson at $20. Jeremy Johnson's $20 bid. $20 bid for Jeremy Johnson. Now looking for $21. Anybody got a bid of $21? Got a bid of $20 now looking for $21. Anybody $21? Guess we can go ahead and start counting it down. $20 to Jeremy Johnson. Looks like that might be as high as it goes. $20 to Jeremy Johnson now. Let's say going once to Jeremy Johnson. Ghost Pirate's out. Going once to Jeremy Johnson. Sissy Atwell is out now. Let's go twice now to Jeremy Johnson at $20. Looking for a bid of $21. This is going to be your final and last call. Chance to bid here. Going twice to Jeremy Johnson. All in, all done. And we're sold to Jeremy Johnson. Jeremy Johnson's $20 bill. Thank you very much, sir. I do definitely appreciate it. Let's move on to the next roll. What's the next one going to be but 85D? Now, this 85D roll has a couple of little issues. It's not the prettiest roll on this end. And it has a little bit of tape holding the roll together because it has split open. You can see where it's kind of split open there. But this other end is really nice. So we've got an 85D roll here, this entire roll of 85D. We got the end coin is a little messed up, but the roll has been taped back together. I'm going to start this at $12. $12 start. Deanne gives us a bid of $15. Deanne at $15. We're looking for a bid of 15.5. A $15 bid looking for 15.5, 16. Oh, I haven't been showing you this all along. This end is a little messed up, and it's been taped together. There's the tape. You can see the tape on there, the shiny stuff. You get around to here, and you can see why the tape is there. It's been kind of torn just a little bit. And so they've got the roll kind of taped back together at that end. Now at this end, you get a really nice, beautiful, shiny roll. So my assumption is that most of the coins in this roll are going to look like this. It is an original backdoor style roll. It's a very tight roll. It's not been rewrapped. It just has that tear at one end of the roll. Better for searching than for keeping. So if somebody wants to search an 85D roll, here it is. Deanne's got a bid of $15 on it right now. Deanne, do you want to drop down to the 12 open? Deanne, if you want to drop down to the 12 open and take a chance no one will outbid you, you can go ahead and do that. Okay, we're going to drop down to the 12 open. So Deanne's bid is $12. $12 bid now. Looking for a bid of 12.5, 13. It is very clean steps. That reverse holds promise for the rest of the roll, because the other side, it appears that someone kind of gummed it up a little bit. Some really weird stuff going on the other end, but this end is a nice, clean, original bank wrapped roll, and that's just not very common for a 1985 roll. So Deanne at $12, $12 now, looking for a bid of 13. Got a bid 12, looking for 12.5, 13. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Deanne. Now we got Coin Captain at 13. Coin Captain, $13 bid. Now we're looking for a bid of 14. Now Deanne's back up to 15. Now $15 to Deanne. Just want to give you the opportunity to back down. Oh, we got $15. $15 bid now, looking for 15.5, 16. Got a $15 bid looking for 15.5, 16. Anybody 15.5, 16? Coin Captain comes back in at 16. Coin Captain, $16 bid now, looking for 16.5. Or 17. And 17 is the bid. 17 is the bid to Deanne. Now we're looking for 18. Got a $17 bid now, looking for 18. Anybody 18? $17 bid now, looking for 18. And Coin Captain straight up to 19. $19 now. We're looking for a $20 bid. Anybody got a $20 bid? $20 bid out there too, Deanne now. And $20 bid. $20 Deanne bid. $21 now. Looking for 21. $20 bid looking for 21. Anybody got a $21 bid? $20 looking for 21. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Deanne. Let's go once now to Deanne at $20. Once now to Deanne at $20. Coin Captain says he's out. That $20 going once now, looking for 21. $20 going twice now, looking for 21. Looking for a $21 bid. A $20 bid looking for 21. Going twice now. This is going to be your last chance, your final call for this 1985D roll at $21. Looking for a bid of $21. Anyone? We're going to be sold to Deanne at $20. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. And sold. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now what do we got? I tell you what we got. We got this. This is a cute little thing right here. Look at that. It's a zinc cent. And it was minted like 95% off center. It's almost off the edge. You can just see a little bit of the United States of America there and part of the shoulder on the other side. I'm going to start this off at $3. $3 to get this started. It's a nice little conversation piece. Anybody want to give me a $3 bid? $3 bid will get this started. Anybody with a $3 bid? 95% off center. $3 bid from Deanne. Now we're looking for a $3.5 bid. $3 bid now looking for 3.5. Anybody 3.5? We got three $3 bids. Now we need 3.5. Sureg gives us a $3.5 bid. Now we're looking for 4. $3.5 bid now looking for 4. Deanne at 4. Deanne at 4. Adam Connor at 5. Adam Connor's bid at $5. Now Sissy Atwell tries at 5. No good. Deanne at 6. Now Akram at 8. They leave the mint in bags. They used to leave the mint in bags back in those days. I don't know when this was minted. I haven't really looked at it very closely, but I'm thinking it was in the 80s. And back in the 80s, all of these were put in canvas bags, and they left in canvas bags. So because it's almost the right size for a coin, it would fit through the Riddler, and the Riddler will allow it to fit into the bag. They got a $12 bid now, $12 from Akram. That's our high bid right now. Sissy's out, thank you very much. Paul Hampton bids 14, now Hawkeye bids 15. In these days where everything kind of goes to a large counting facility where it's all counted and put in rolls, these things are usually caught. So these days, you're not going to see these nearly as much as you used to. Because now, all of the coins that leave the mint, they leave the mint in these large ballistic bags. I think they got 40,000 coins in them. 40,000 or 400,000 or something, a huge amount of coins. In these ballistic bags they have to lift with a forklift. They go to the counting and sorting places. Counting and sorting places put them in rolls before they even let them go to the banks. So you never see them in their loose form as they came out of the mint. $20 bid now from Party Pickle. $20 now, looking for 21. Anybody got a $21 bid? Hello, Bulldog. How you doing, Marine? The fine California evening, is it? It's been raining here in North Carolina for 3 days now. Party Pickle at $20 is our high bid. Let's go ahead and see if we're going to get another bid by counting it down. Let's start counting it down to Party Pickle $20. Let's go once now to Party Pickle for $20. You're very welcome, son of a silver stacker. Anytime I can help you guys understand something about what I'm selling, I am glad to do it. Going once now to Party Pickle at $20. Now 21 to Hawkeye. $21 to Hawkeye. 21 is the current bid. Looking for a bid of 22. Now we got a $21 bid looking for 22. Anybody got a $22 bid? No $22 bid. We got son of a silver stacker at $22. Perfect weather. I wish I was there. You got a fishing lake around there anywhere? I'll fly out there and go fishing with you. $22 bid with silver stacker. Now looking for a bid of 23. Got a bid of 22. Now 23. Anyone 23? $22. Going once now to Sunbird Silver Stacker for $22. Now looking for a bid of 23. Going to be going twice now. Hawkeye is out. Going to be going twice now to Sunbird Silver Stacker for 22. $22 is the bid. We're looking for a bid of 23. It'll be your final chance, folks. I'm going to go ahead and make a final call on this one. All in, all done. Everybody get all of their bids together. Make sure that you're bidding if you want to be. Now's your time. And we're sold to Son of a Silver Stacker $22. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much for your bids. Now, are you guys into the toners? This one's going to be your feature coin of the day. For the toners, this is it right here. The 1957D. Beautiful toning on this coin. I can't even see the colors on this one, but I do know it's nice. Here's lot number 31. It's a 1957D wheat cent. It's a stunning toner. It's a beautiful coin. JOB at 20, Midnight Silver Run at 20. And Midnight Silver Run comes back at 25. 25 is a current high bid, looking for a bid of 26. Anybody got a bid of 26? Now JOB at 33. JOB $33, now looking for a bid of 34. Now we got a $35 bid from Midnight Silver Run. $35 from Midnight Silver Run, looking for a bid of 36. Anybody got a bid of 36? $35 bid, now looking for 36. JOB at 41. JOB $41, now looking for a bid of 42. Anybody got a bid of 42? $41 bid, now looking for 42. And this thing's just heavenly. Sunburst. Looks like a piece of candy almost. Instantly wonderful. JLB at 41. It's also got a lot of luster. Especially look up around Trust, all the way down to the arc, or the side around to the date. You can see that there's like 3 or 4 different points of light there. That just means that you've got a huge amount of luster that's reflecting in the light. Mark Plummer at $42, and Hawkeye follows up with $42. Mark Plummer is our winner right now at $42, and JLB comes back at $46. JLB is really curious about this. Midnight Silver Run is out. Midnight Silver Run couldn't hold the cookies up, and now JLB's got a good bid of $46, and we're looking for a bid of $47. $47 will take it home. At some point, everyone breaks. JLB has to break at some point. Is it at 46? Do you get it at 47? Or when you bid 47, is he just going to say 50? We have to do it to find out. $46 high bid now. We're looking for a bid of 47. Got a bid of 47 from Hawkeye. 47 and Mark bids 47 as well. So we got Hawkeye with a $47 bid as our high bid right now. Looking for a bid of 48. Anybody got a $48 bid? $47 bid now. Looking for, now JLB at 52. Now JLB at 52. We need a 57 to keep this one going because we got a $5 increment at this point. 52 now looking for 57. Anybody with a $57 bid? $52 bid from JLB looking for 57. Anybody with a 57? I know you want that coin. I would love to be able to keep that coin. But unfortunately, if I keep everything that I think looks nice, I'll never make enough money to pay my bills and I end up having to get a job. And man, that would be hard on me. I don't want a job. I've already got 3 of them right here at the house. A $52 bid looking for 57. JLB, let's go ahead and go once to JLB at 52. Hawkeye at 57 now. Looking for 62. Got a $62 bid. Need a $62 bid. Mark Plummer is out. A 57 to Hawkeye looking for 62. Hawkeye at 57 now looking for 62. Let's go ahead and go once to Hawkeye at $57. Going once now to Hawkeye, $57. Man, look at the luster on that thing too. JLB at 63 now. 63. Now we need 68. You almost tripped me up there, JLB, but you didn't get it. Got to do a $68 bid now. $68 bid will keep this one. $63 bid to JLB now looking for 68. Anybody 68? Going once now to JLB at 63 looking for a bid of 68. Anybody 68? Year I was born. 68. 63 to JLB. We're looking for a bid of 68. Going twice now to JLB at $63. Anybody gonna bid on this one needs to do it now. We're gonna do a final call on this coin. Final call on this coin now. Going twice to JLB at 63. All in, all done. And congratulations, sold to JLB $63. I do appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much for your bid. I definitely appreciate that, sir. Let me move us on to the next stunner. We have a whole line of stunning toned coins here. This is just the first of a few. Here's the next one. That's a 1953S. We went from the blues and the sunburst blues with the blue sky. Now we're doing the sunset. We're doing the red sky at night, sailor's delight. That's it. Got ourselves a nice little sunburst going on here. I'm going to start this one off at $12. Got a $12 start on this one. Anybody? Anybody got a $12 start on this 1956? Or not, sorry, 1953S. Well, JLB at $20. JLB $20. Now we're looking for a bid of 21. Anybody got a bid of 21? A $12 bid out there, a $20 bid now that they're looking for 21. Anybody got a bid of 21? 21 will keep this one going. JLB at $20 now is our high bidder. You guys going to let him get away with all these? 21 to Mark Plummer. 21. He bid 12. Now he's bidding 21. $21 bid to Mark Plummer. Mark Plummer's $21 bid. Now Hawkeye tries it and doesn't get it. Needs a $22 bid. Got a $21 bid now looking for 22. Anybody got a $22 bid? Anybody out there with $22? $22 bid. Double twos will take this one home. Thing's got a lot of nice luster too. It's a little bit of a muted coin, but it does have a very nice patina. It's got really nice luster coming through. So Hawkeye with a $23 bid. Hawkeye's $23 bid. We'll pick this one up. $23. $23 now. Looking for a bid of 24. $23 bid now looking for 24. Anybody 24? And Mark bids 24. Mark at $24. Now somebody needs to outdo that to take it home. $24 will take it home at this point. Mark Plummer looking for a bid of 25 now. Mark Plummer's $24 bid. And the colors on this thing are just outstanding. I just love this coin. There's a Hawkeye $25 bid. Now we're looking for 26. Got a $25 bid out there looking for 26. 26 now to take this one home. It is sort of like a mango. You're right. Looks like the mango skin because mango skins are yellow and red. It's really cool looking. $25 bid now looking for 26. Anybody got a $26 bid? Otherwise, we're going to be going to once to Hawkeye. Once to Hawkeye now. You're doing once to Hawkeye now at 25, now 26 to Mark Plummer. Mark Plummer's $26 bid. Now we're looking for 27. $26 bid, now looking for 27. Anybody got a $27 bid? $26 bid, now looking for 27. $26 bid, now looking for 27. Anybody got a $27 bid? Let's go ahead and go once to Mark Plummer, $26. Let's start counting it down. 27 to Hawkeye now. $27 bid to Hawkeye. 27 to Hawkeye, now looking for a bid of 28. A $27 bid, now looking for a bid of 28. Give you a second to make a decision. 27 now looking for a bid of 28. Anybody bid a 28? Nobody bid a 28. Hawkeye 27 going once. Now going once to Hawkeye, $27. Looking for a bid of 28 out there. Mark's checking his bank account. Going twice now. Going twice now to Hawkeye, $27. All in, all done now. And Mark comes back with $28. He figured it out. Mark Plummer's $28 bid. Now looking for a bid of 29. Got a bid of 29 out there. Anybody 29? $28 to Mark Plummer. Looking for a bid of 29. Nobody bid a 29. Got a bid of 29. Anybody bid a 29? Nobody. 29. Let's go $28. Mark Plummer going once. Going once to Mark Plummer at $28. Count it down. Going twice now. Mark Plummer $28. Going twice to Mark Plummer at $28. This will be your final call, everyone. Final call. All in, all done, folks. Now Hawkeye calls at $29. Hawkeye $29. Gives Mark Plummer just a little chance to taste the sweet success of winning, and then outbids him by $1. Is Mark going to put up with that and bid $30, or is he just going to let it go? Let's see what happens. Hawkeye $29. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Hawkeye. Going once now to Hawkeye, $29. Going once to Hawkeye now at $29. We're going to need to get our bids in. Get them in quickly. $29 bid now, looking for 30. Going twice now, $29 to Hawkeye. $29 to Hawkeye, looking for a $30 bid. Anybody got a $30 bid? And Mark bids $30. $30 to Mark. $30 to Mark, now looking for a $31 bid. Got a $30 bid, now looking for 31. No bids at 31. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Mark Plummer, $30. $30 now going once to Mark Plummer. $31 now going once to Mark Plummer. Going once to Mark Plummer is $31. $31. No $31 bid. $30 bid to Mark Plummer. Now let's go twice to $30. Mark Plummer. All in, all done. Folks, this is going to be your final chance to make a bid. And sold to Mark Plummer, $30. Okay, was a quarter of a second too late. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the show. That was awesome. Now let's move on to the next coin. Let's take a look at this one. Here's a 1954S. Now this one has kind of a blotchy-ish, orangish, and pinkish color throughout, and it's got one black spot right there on the obverse. It's a really nice coin. It's got nice luster to it. It's very shiny, very bright. This thing's a huge, nice coin. 1954S. We're going to start this one off at $9. Start this with a $9 bid. Anybody got a $9 bid to start this beautiful little coin out? Looks like a galaxy in front of it. Just beautiful. Really nice, shiny coins here. I'm going to start this one off at $9. That's right. Start this at $9. Anybody start at $9? Hawkeye at 10. Mark Plummer at 12. Mark Plummer's $12 bid is our high bid. Now, Mr. Rojas comes in at $9. Mr. Rojas at $9 is not going to take this one. Mark Plummer's got it at 12. Need a $12.5, $13 bid. 20 for the beautiful goldfish, says Majestic. So we got a $20 bid in there. $20 bid from Majestic. It's a fish made of gold. $20 now the bid, looking for a bid of 21. Got a bid of 20, looking for 21. Anybody got a bid of 21 out there? I think Majestic kind of slammed the door on him. There's a $20 bid, $20 bid. We're going to be going once now to Majestic at $20. Going once now to Majestic at $20. $20 is the bid. We're looking for 20 and a half, 21, $21.21 actually. Going once to Majestic Sounds of Coins at $20 and looking for a $21 bid. Got a $20 bid now looking for 21. Anybody 21? We're going twice now. Going twice to Majestic Sounds of Coins at $20 looking for a bid of 21. All in, all done, folks. This is your final call. Final call, final chance to bid on this one. We're sold now. We're sold to Majestic at $20. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right, folks. This one, I've got it marked more expensive. That must mean it's a really beautiful coin. Let's take a look at it. Oh. Man, you're killing me. Will you look at that? This one's sweet. We're going to start this one off at 15. Start me at a $15 bill on this one. $15 bill will start this off. 1958 Lincoln cent. It's got mottled color. It's a very beautiful coin. It's got all kinds of color in it, and it is a wonderful, wonderful, lustrous coin. Midnight Silver Run starts us off at $25. $25 is the bid on this. At 25 to get us started. 26 to Mark Plummer. 26 to Mark Plummer now looking for a bid of 27. Anybody got a bid of 27? 30 to Hawkeye. Hawkeye's $30 bid. Now we got a $30 bid looking for 31. Anybody got a 31? 35 to Midnight Silver Run. $35 now. 35 is the bid. We're looking for 36. Got a $35 bid now looking for 36. Looking for a bid of $36. Anybody got a $36 bid? Anyone 36? A $35 bid now looking for 36. And we got 38 from Hawkeye. 38 from Hawkeye. Now we're looking for a bid of 39. Got a bid of 40 from Midnight Silver Run. Midnight Silver Run, very active in this one. John comes in with a $40 bid, a little bit too late. We got a $40 bid. Now we're looking for 41. 41 will take the coin. 41 will take the coin? Maybe. A $40 bid looking for 41. Anybody got a $41 bid? All the colors on it. 42 to Hawkeye. $42 bid now to Hawkeye. Hawkeye is 42. Now we're looking for a bid of 43. At 42 now looking for a bid of 43. Anybody got a bid of 43? Anybody out there with 43? Nobody out there with 43? Okay, Midnight comes back at 45. $45 bid to Midnight now looking for 46. Anybody got a $46 bid? $45 bid out there now looking for 46. 45 now looking for 46. Anybody got a $46 bid? Midnight now at 45. Let's go ahead and start counting down to Midnight. $45 now once to Midnight Silver Run. $45 once to Midnight Silver Run now. $45 twice now to Midnight Silver Run. Now we got 47. $47 Hawkeye. Hawkeye $47 bid. Now we're looking for a $48 bid. Got a $47 bid. Now looking for 48. Anybody 48? Midnight Silver Run at 48. Got a $48 bid. Now looking for 49. Got a $48 bid. Now looking for 49. Anybody 49? $48 now looking for 49. Anybody got a $49 bid? Midnight Silver Run at $48. At $48, let's go ahead and start counting it down to Midnight Silver Run at $48. We're going to be going once now to Midnight Silver Run at $48. And 49 to Mark Plummer. 49 to Mark Plummer. Midnight Silver Run is out at this point. Hawkeye is at $49 as well, but is a little late on it. Mark Plummer's $49 bid. Now we're looking for 50. At $49 bid, looking for 50. Thank you for your bids, Midnight Silver Run. $49 bid now looking for 50. Anybody got a $50 bid? $49 bid now looking for 50. Anybody got a $50 bid? We're going once now. We got 50 from Hawkeye. 50 from Hawkeye. Now we're looking for 55. A $50 bid now looking for 55. Anybody got a $55 bid? We got a $50 bid now looking for 55. Anybody in at 55? Go ahead and count it down to Hawkeye. Going once now to Hawkeye. $50. $50 is our current bid. We're going once to Hawkeye at $50. We'll be doing a final call on this one in just a moment. We're going to be going twice now to Hawkeye. Twice now to Hawkeye at $50. $50 is the current bid, looking for a bid of 55. Going twice now to Hawkeye at $50. All in, all done. I think we're going to be sold. Sold to Hawkeye, $50. I do appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. And let me take us on to the next beautiful coin that we have. Here's a 1950-60. Now, somebody tell me what color this guy is, because I do know it's a different color from a lot of the others. This one is a very oddly colored coin. It's very beautiful, though. We're going to start this one out at only $9. $9 will get us a start on this one. Ice blue, is that what this is? Teal. So it's kind of a greenish blue. That's kind of what I thought it was. Mark Plummer starts us off at $13. $13 start. Greenish gold. It's a beautiful coin. I just know that much. Mr. Rojas at $15. $15. Now Donna Mac at $20. Donna Mac at $20. $20 is the bid, looking for 21. And we got 30 for Majestic. $30 bid for Majestic, looking for 31 now. $30 now, looking for 31. Anybody 31? Got $30 now. $30 Majestic, looking for 31. 31 from Mark Plummer. 31 Mark Plummer now, looking for 32. A $31 bid from Mark Plummer, now 32. Anybody 32? Got a $31 bid out there now, looking for 32. 35 from Majestic. 35 from Majestic, now looking for 36. Got a $35 bid now, looking for 36. Anybody 36? $35 bid with Majestic. Majestic at $35, going once now. To Majestic at $35, going once now. We've got Mark Plummer 36. Mark Plummer $36. 36 is the bid. Yeah, Donna Mac says, oh man, will I ever get one of these? Mark Plummer $36 is the bid. We're looking for 37. Now we got 40 from Majestic. 40 from Majestic. Now we're looking for 41. $40 from Majestic. Now looking for 41. Anybody got a $41 bid? We've got a $40 bid. Now looking for 41. Looking for a bid of 41. Anybody got a bid of 41? We've got a bid of 40 out there right now. And 41 to Mark Plummer. 41 to Mark Plummer. Got a $41 bid. 41 is the bid. Now we're looking for a bid of 42. Anybody got a bid of 42? This thing's beautiful. Majestic, $42. $42 to Majestic. Now looking for a bid of 43. Anybody got a bid of 43 out there? Got a Majestic at $42. Now looking for a bid of 43. Bid of 42 now, looking for 43. Got a bid of 42. Going to start counting it down. To Majestic at 42. And Mark Plummer hits him on the head, says 50. $50 to Mark Plummer, looking for a bid of 55 now. Now we got 55 from Majestic, and we've got a real battle going on. Got a $55 bid from Majestic, looking for 60. A $55 bid looking for 60. Majestic at $55. $55 now to Majestic. We're looking for a bid of $60. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Majestic at $55. Let's do $55 to Majestic Sounds of Coins going once. $55 to Majestic Sounds of Coins going once. Mark Plummer says he's out. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, sir. Going once now to Majestic Sounds of Coins at 55. Now we're going twice to Majestic Sounds of Coins at 55. We're all in, all done. Get your last bid in now if you can. And we are sold. Sold to Majestic Sounds of Coins at $55. I do appreciate it, sir. I appreciate every single one of you. Now, let me move on to the next one. This is fun. Look at this guy. The 1954S. Got a few little spots on it. They look like, have you ever seen a negative photo of stars in the sky? That's exactly what this looks like. It looks like a negative photograph of stars in the sky. Got the little starbursts all around. It's really, really nice. Really beautiful little coin right here. We're going to start this one at $9. $9 will get this one started. We got $10 from Mark Plummer. $10 from Mark Plummer, looking for a bid of 10.5, 11. $10 bid now, looking for a bid of 10.5, 11. Anybody got 10.5, 11? That's right, Galaxy coin. Looks like the stars. Really does. I ought to do a negative of this. If I do a negative of this, what would it look like? I think it would look like stars. And we got $11 from Mr. Rojas. $11 from Mr. Rojas now. Looking for a bid of 12. Got a bid of 11 now, looking for 12. Anybody got a bid of 12? $11 now, looking for a bid of 12. We got 13 from Hawkeye. Hawkeye's gotten the short end of the stick on all this today. He's not really gotten much yet. Got that 1958, though. He's got that really beautiful 1958, but he's bid on every one of these. Mark Plummer comes in at $12 behind Hawkeye's 13. Hawkeye still has it at 13. $13 is the high bid right now. Looking for a bid of 13.5, 14. 13.5, 14 will be the bid if we are successful. But right now, Hawkeye's got a $13 bid. Now Mark Plummer at 14. Now Donna Mac at 20. Donna Mac finally gives up. Sweating and in tears. and her fingers shaking, she finally hits the mouse button. $20. $20 to Donna Mac. We're looking for a bid of 21. Anybody got a bid of 21? $20 now to Donna Mac. Anybody got a bid of 21? No bid of 21? Let's go ahead and start counting down to Donna Mac at $20. $20 now going once to Donna Mac. $20 now going once to Donna Mac. And now we're going twice to Donna Mac at $20. Now Mark Plummer bids 21. Got a bid of 21. Now looking for a bid of 22. Anybody with a bid of 22? Bid of $21 now looking for a bid of 22. $21 bid now looking for a bid of 22. Anybody got a bid of 22? Mark becomes the enemy now. At a bid of $21, going once now to Mark Plummer, $21. We're looking for a bid of 22. Now Hawkeye, 22. $22 to Hawkeye now, looking for a bid of 23. Bid of $22 to Hawkeye now, looking for a bid of 23. Anybody got a bid of 23? $22 now, looking for a bid of 23. Does anybody have a bid of 23 out there? A bid of $22, looking for a bid of 23? Got a bid of 23 from Mark Plummer now. Mark Plummer's $23 bid. Now we're looking for a bid of 24. Anybody got a bid of 24 out there? Got a bid of 23 now, looking for a bid of 24. $24 to Hawkeye now. We got a $24 bid with Hawkeye. I'm working on trying to get a inversion of this so we can see what it looks like. How come that didn't show? Oh. Wrong layer, Chuck. I'm paying attention to me and not to you. I'm trying to get this thing done so that we can take a look at it, because it's awfully nice looking coin. Just trying to figure out exactly where I need to be. Here we go. Oh, it's not too bad. Not too bad. It kind of works. It does look like stars, though, when you invert it. This is inverted for color. A $25 bid now from Mark Plummer. We're looking for a bid of 26. Got a bid of 25 now, looking for 26. This is inverted, so this is it does kind of look like stars in the sky. I kind of figured that yellowish color would make them look like stars when they were inverted. But that is the inversion of this. Nice looking coin, though. Going once now to Mark Plummer, $25. Let's go ahead and start counting it down. Let's keep counting it down. Make a final call on this one. We're going to be going twice now to Mark Plummer, $25, looking for a bid of 26. Bid of $25, now looking for 26. Hawkeye gives us a bid of 26. I got a bid of 26 now. 26 is the bid. Now 27. 27 is the bid to Mark Plummer. Mark Plummer's $27 bid, now looking for 28. $27 bid out there now, looking for 28. Anybody got a $28 bid? Looks like the two of them are bidding against one another. So we've got a war now between Mark Plummer and Hawkeye. Hawkeye's $29 bid is currently the lead. Currently the lead at $29 is Hawkeye, now looking for a $30 bid. Anybody got a $30 bid to give me a good one? Try to make me talk a little bit faster. $29 bid, looking for a $30 bid. Anybody's $30 bid will do. $30 bid will do ya. Mark Plummer, $30 bid. $30 bid, now looking for 31. $30 bid, now looking for 31. Anybody got a $31 bid? $30 bid now. Mark Plummer, $30, looking for $31 bid. Anybody? Hawkeye just jumps the gun, says 32. You're not going to get a 31. I'll take it at 32. A $32 bid now. $32 bid. To Hawkeye. I'm sorry. Hawkeye $32 bid now looking for 33. $32 bid out there now looking for 33. Anybody got a $33 bid? Go ahead and start counting it down to Hawkeye. $32. $32 going once now to Hawkeye. $32 going once. Making a final call on this one here shortly. $32 now going twice. Now going twice to Hawkeye. $32 looking for a $33 bid. Anybody get a $33 bid? All in, all done, folks. And we're sold to Hawkeye. $32. I do appreciate. Nope. Crap. Mark Plummer sniped it in there. Sniped it in at $33. Now we've got a $33 bid. $33 bid from Mark Plummer. Hello, Brian Pruitt. Good evening to you, sir. And your RPM dancing young ones. $33 bid to Mark Plummer now. Mark Plummer, $33 bid now looking for 34. $33 bid looking for 34. Anybody get a $34 bid? $34 bid to Hawkeye. $34 bid to Hawkeye. He's trying to go once on Mark Plummer's 33, and we've already got a Hawkeye 34. Hawkeye 34 now. $34 bid to Hawkeye. $34 bid to Hawkeye. Mark Plummer says, oh, it's yours. So we got Hawkeye, $34 going once now to Hawkeye, $34. I appreciate your bid, sir. Thank you very much. Hawkeye now, $34 going twice. I've been making a final call on this. Is your last chance to bid, $34 going twice now to Hawkeye. All in, all done, folks. And we're sold to Hawkeye. Sold to Hawkeye, $34. I do appreciate it. Thank you, sir. I very much appreciate it. Let's move on to the next one. We've got another beautiful toned coin here. This is a 1951S. This has got just a little bit of that sunburst effect going on. It does have a rim hit on the reverse. So we're going to start this one at a relatively inexpensive $8. Start this one at $8 and see where it goes. Got a little bit of a sunburst on the obverse, but the reverse is mostly just that orangish, like coral color, I'm going to call it. Coral to pink almost. Beautiful coin, though. It's lot number 37. I'm going to start this at $8. Who give me an $8 bid to get this started? $8 bid will get this started. Anybody with an $8 bid? Hawkeye gives me 10. Hawkeye at 10 now looking for 10.5. Got a $10 bid now looking for 10.5, 11. Anybody got a 10.5, $11 bid? Anybody can do this for more than 3 hours. $10 bid now looking for 10.5, 11. Go ahead and start counting it down to Hawkeye at $10. Algae on Lincoln. Go ahead and start counting it down. $10 bid now. $10 once to Hawkeye. $11 to Dynamac. Dynamac jumps back in. Says $11. $11 is the bid. Now looking for 11.5, 12. $11 bid now looking for 11.5, 12. Anybody 11.5, 12 on this one? $11 bid now looking for 11.5, 12. Anybody got 11.5, 12? Going once now to Dynamac at $11. Going once now to Dynamac at $11. Looking for a $12 bid. Anybody got a $12 bid? Got a one bid now on Dynamac at $11. $11 looking for 11.5, 12. Going twice now to Dynamac at $11. This is the final call. All in, all done, folks. And we're sold to Dynamac at $11. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. You finally got yourself one of the toners. Very much so. Thank you, Dynamac. I'll move us on to the next coin. Congratulations on your win. This is one of those bluey ones again. This is a little blueberry here. Little icebreaker coin. 1954S. Now, 1954S here. This is a nice choice BU toned coin. We're going to start this one off at $9. Anybody got a $9 bid? $9 bid to get this one started. Congratulations, honey. You got a coin. Yay! I love this. This is so fun. Adam Connor, $15 bid. Adam Connor, $15 bid will get us started. Midnight Silver run now at $25. Midnight Silver run now at $25 on this blue coin. Majestic comes in at $25. Tries to be the big king on the hill, and Majestic and Midnight Silver run beat him to it by 1 minute, 1 second. Mark Plummer, $26 now. Mark Plummer, $26. We got 3 people bidding on this one. We got 3 people active right now. Majestic at $30. Majestic at $30, looking for a bid of 31. Got a bid of 31 out there, anyone? And 33 to Midnight Silver run. Midnight Silver run at 35. 35 to Midnight Silver run now, looking for a bid of 36. Bid of 35 now, looking for 36. Anybody 36? And now we've got 40 to Majestic. I'm sorry. 40 to Majestic. It's okay, Midnight Silver Run. We get all beat up in the heat of this and end up fisting our keyboard instead of typing numbers. Got a $45 bid to Midnight Silver Run now, looking for 46. Got a $45 bid now, looking for 46. Anybody got a bid of 46? It is beautiful, isn't it? Mark Plummer comes in at $46. $46 now, looking for 47. Got a $46 bid out there now, looking for 47. That's right. We don't hold you hostage for typos. We kind of understand how this goes. Midnight Silver Run now at $50. Got a $50 bid now, looking for 55. $50 bid now, looking for 55. Who'll give me a $55 bid? Got a $50 bid looking for 55. Got to have 55, Mark Plummer. Mark Plummer, we're doing $5 increments after $50. $50 now. And now we got a bid of $50 is the current high bid. Midnight Silver Run, $50. Looking for a bid of 55. $50 bid now, looking for a bid of 55. Midnight Silver Run put 56 out there to outbid Mark Plummer by $5, but Mark Plummer's bid was not valid because it was not $5 over Midnight Silver Run's bid. The Midnight Silver Run's bid of $50 is the current high bid. You can retract the 51 and the 56 because Midnight Silver Run has the high bid of $50. Nope, it's 50. Midnight Silver Run at $50, looking for a bid of 55. Anybody got a bid of 55? Got a bid of $50 now, looking for a bid of 55. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Midnight Silver Run at $50. Gonna have $50 going once now to Midnight Silver Run, looking for a bid of 55. 50 now, Midnight Silver Run, looking for a bid of 55. We're going once now to Midnight Silver Run at $50. And Majestic comes in at 55. Majestic at $55. 55 and 60 with Midnight Silver Run. Midnight Silver Run now at $60, looking for a bid of 65. Can't hang. They just have to get used to the increments. All right? You'll be fine. You're one of the guys now, so don't worry about it. Midnight Silver Run is $60. $60 is Midnight Silver Run's current bid. That's a high bid. Looking for a bid of 65. Majestic out at 60. We need to be counting it down to Midnight Silver Run, going once to Midnight Silver Run at 60. Now we're going twice to Midnight Silver Run at $60. Twice now to Midnight Silver Run at $60. All in, all done. This is the final call for this coin. And let's sold to Midnight Silver Run at $60. I appreciate your bid, sir. Thank you so very much. That's worthy of a round of applause, folks. We got a nice little streak of toners going on there. Now let's move back out of the toners and go back to rolls. Back to rolls. This is an 85D. Nope, not supposed to be the 85D roll. This was supposed to be the 87D roll. Okay. Some way, somehow, my picture did not get in there properly for the 87D roll, so we're going to do this. Here's the 87D roll. It's a String and Sons roll. It's nothing special to look at. It's just a roll, but it's a nice roll. This is a 1987D roll. Here's the 87. Looks like an O, but it's a D. 87D original machine wrapped roll. We're going to start this one at $10. A $10 bid will start this one. Take a look at it first. Got a few little light spots on this side. Few little light spots on this side, and then on this side, not much at all, actually. It's a very nice roll. Very nice original roll. The paper is nice and tight and intact. Both ends are very well crimped. No circle of death that I can see. Turns out this one's actually a very nice roll. Very nice roll. So we presently have a $16 bid from Deanne on this one. $16 is a high bid. Now looking for a $16.5, $17. Anybody got a $16.5, $17 bid? $16. Now Tim Morell is out. Looking for a $17 bid. Got a $16 bid. Now looking for 17. Tim Morell is out. Deanne, let's go ahead and start counting it down to you. Deanne, count it down once now to Deanne. Going once to Deanne. $16. Got a bid of 16 now to Deanne. Going twice. Going twice now to Deanne, $16. Looking for a bid of 16.5, 17 from anyone? All in, all done. This is your final chance to get a bid in there. We're going to be sold to Deanne. $16. Sold to Deanne for $16 for this 1987 D roll. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now, this is the next roll that we have. It's a 1976 roll. 1976. The paper's just a little bit dirty, but the coins are nice. I'll show you the coins here real quick. Here's one end of it. The 1976 Philadelphia roll. 1976 Philadelphia roll at $3. $3 will get you started on this one. 1976 Philadelphia. Got $5 from Tim Morrell. $5 bid from Tim Morrell. Pretty nice roll of bicentennial Lincolns there. Deanne at 5, now at 6. Deanne's $6 bid is our high bid, looking for 6.5, 7. Tim Morrell comes in at 7. Tim Morrell at $7, now looking for 7.5, 8. Anybody get a 7.5, 8? $8 to Deanne. $8 to Deanne, now looking for 9. $10 to Tim Morrell. You guys got that one moving up there quickly. I tell you what. Let's back off a little bit. Back off and take a little bit of a breather. Let's see, what do I have here? I got 10 of these. Let's do it this way. We got, what, bids of $7, $8, $9, $10? How about $5? $5. You tell me how many you want. I'm going to go with my highest bidder first, Tim Morrell. Tell me how many you'd like at $5, sir. Tim Morrell will take 2 at $5. Now, how about you, Mr. Rojas? Mr. Rojas got the second highest bid in there at $9. How many would you like at 5? I got a few of these. And Mr. Rojas will take 3 at $5. We'll take 3 at $5. Now we have Deanne. Deanne, how many would you like at $5? Deanne will bid 3. And let's go to Donna Mac. Donna Mac at $5. How many of these would you like? Donna Mac will take 2. Well, that works out pretty well. Does anyone else have any desire for any of these 1976 original bank wrapped rolls? Son of a Silver Stacker wants one. Midnight Silver Run wants one. Here, let me make some extra lines for you. There you go. Donna Mac had 2. Son of a Silver Stacker will take 1. Midnight Silver Run will take 1. Jeff Dunn will take 2. $5 a roll, Mr. Pruitt. $5 per roll. The straight sale, $5 per roll. Let's see, Donald Harmon will take 2. Hello, Don. I haven't seen you around here in a little while. You've been very quietly watching, I suppose. All right, so Donald Harmon takes 2. Paul Hampton wants 1. Brian Pruitt will take 2. And Adam Connor will take 1. As soon as we can get these names copied in there, I think we're going to move on to the next item. I do appreciate it, folks. Thank you very much for making this purchase. Okay, so now we can move on down to here. And I'll just go ahead and show this one to you by the ends. Let's do it this way first. Oops, that isn't the way to do that. Hang on a second, folks. I'm having issues. Okay, there we go. This is a 1979D Federal Reserve wrapped roll. The Fed Reserve wrapped roll. I'm going to show you the ends of it now. Here's a 79D Fed Reserve wrapped roll. It's the exact roll that I took the photographs of. A little bit of a circle of death on one end of it, but the other end looks pretty clean. Both ends look rather spot free. Go ahead and start this off at $3. How about a $3 bid? What do you want to give me a $3 bid to get this one started? Did you need more spots? I think you do need more spots. Let me make more spots for you. John Brandon Bow wanted to. What's the numbers down here? No, this isn't a... Okay, so Adam Connor bids 3, Deanne bids 5. Timothy Morrell at 6, Deanne at 7, then Donna Mac at 10. Donna Mac bids 10 on this one. Donna Mac at $10. $10 is the bid. We're looking for 10.5, 11. The 1979 Denver. Mr. Rojas gives us $11 bid. Now Tim Morrell gives us 11. Tell you what, let's just go ahead and cut the bidding. Let's do it this way. Let's do a sale straight out, $5 a roll. How's that sound? And let me get some more lines in here. I have a few of these. So let's do $5 a roll. And I'm going to do right here. Okay, start here with your bin. Tell me how many you want. At $5 a roll, we'll get you as many as you need at $5 a roll, 1979D. Tim Morrell says 2. Adam Connor says 1. Deanne for 2. Donald Harmon for 2. Donna Mac wants E. Was E is above, E is below the 3, so I'm imagining that's what that was for. So we got, hello, Robert Folk. Mr. Rojas at 3. Donna Mac wants 3. John Brandon Bow at 2. Jeff Dunn will take 1. Paul Hampton will take 1. Oh, it's okay, Donna Mac. It's more of a fun thing than anything else when we make these little happy accidents. Of course, we don't make errors. We don't have mistakes. We just have happy little accidents. Sissy Atwell will take 1. So where do we get? We got Tim Morrell for 2. Adam Connor for 1. We've got Mr. Rojas for 3. We've got Deanne for 2. Okay, go ahead and get Deanne for 2. Donald Harmon for 2. And Donna Mac for 3. You got Mr. Rojas in here twice. Let me change that for you. Paul Hampton will take 1. I'll put Paul Hampton up here. And then Sissy Atwell wants 1. And then that one will go away. And that's okay. Jeff Dunn, did we get Jeff Dunn in there for his 1? We need Jeff Dunn. So let's see, what do we have? We got Tim Morrell for 2. We got Adam Connor for 1. We got Deanne for 2. And then we've got Don Harmon for 2. Then we've got Mr. Rojas for 3. We've got John Brandon Bow for 2. John Brandon Bow needs 1 more. So you just put it right down here. And let's see. Donna Mac got 3. That's correct. Paul Hampton for 1. That's correct. Sissy Atwell for 1. Brian Pruitt wants 1. That's good. I think we've got everybody in there. Got everybody in there who needs 1. I appreciate it, everyone. Thank you very much for your purchase. Go ahead and get rid of these lines here because there's no need for them right now. Okay. We got everybody. Now, something I wanted to talk to you guys about and actually show you if I can get everything all transitioned out the right way and do it the right way. Oh, there we go. Hi. We got these little guys right here. My wife and I made these together. And what these are, we've offered these once before, been asked to bring them back. These are sheets of 20 coins, and the 20 coins are all early Lincolns. They're all in decent condition, and the value of the sheets between $55 and $65. So we got $55 to $65 value in these sheets here. We are offering these. I've only got 12 of them available, so the only 12 people will be able to get one of these today. But we're selling them at $39 for $50 to $60 worth of early Lincolns. 20 coins to a sheet. So you're going to get 20 coins are going to be worth between $55 and $60, or $55 and $65. So go ahead and tell me how many you'd like if you want one of these. I'm going to go ahead and start it off now. We've got, let's see, we've got Brian Pruitt for one. We've got Steve A for one. The $39. John Brandon Bowe wants one. John L wants one. Thomas wants two. Paul Hampton will take one. So what I got so far here? We've got Brian Pruitt. We've got Steve A. We've got John Brandon Bowe. John L. Thomas takes two. And Paul Hampton for one. That's all we've got right now. I have 5 more available right now. If anybody wants one of them, $39 a piece is the price. You can let me know a little bit later if you want to go ahead and get one of them. We'll just move on for right now. Oh, Brian Pruitt will take 2. So just go ahead and put his name in there again. Thank you, sir. Now, for all of you who get more than one, I'll try to make sure that there's as few duplicates as possible between one and the next. That way you'll get more different issues. At least try it that way. The sheets are already built, so I'll just try to pick them out. And then, I appreciate it, folks. Just let me know if you want one. I've got 4 left. Timothy Morrell wants one. Okay, I appreciate it, sir. Can't help yourself, huh? We have just a few items left. These few items that we have left are all amazing steal deals for people trying to start a new collection or start a kid into collecting, get your grandkids into collecting, or something to that effect. This is the first one. It's 2 of these Lincoln cent folders, 1909 to 1940, and each one of them have about 10 coins in them. They're decent coins. There's nothing special about them. They're not special or anything, but we are going to start these at $8 for both of these albums. It's $8 for both of them together. They're the same thing, 1909 to 1940, and they're going to be different coins in each of them. I'm going to start this off at $8. Anybody want to start me at $8 on this? Get me an $8 bid to get this one started. It's a 1909 to 1940 number 1 set. There's 2 of them. Mr. Rojas will bid $8. $8 is the bid. Now we're looking for 8.5, 9. Got an $8 bid now looking for 8.5, 9. Donna Mac bids 12. Akram bids 12. Donna bids 10. Akram bids 12. Akram's $12 bid is a high bid. Got a $12 bid now is a high bid. We're looking for a bid of 13. Anybody with a bid of 13? 12.5, 13. Got a bid of 12 now looking for a bid of 12.5, 13. Anybody 12.5, 13 wants to take this one home? Go ahead and start counting it down to Akram. We got a $12 bid to Akram now going once. Brian, the current bid's 12, needs a bid of 12.5, 13. 12.5, 13 needs to see. He only sent that once. That's weird. 12.5 to J. Rojas now. And now 13. 13 to Donna Mac. 13 is the bid. Donna Mac's $13 bid is a high bid. We'll give him a bid of 14. Bid of 13 now, looking for a bid of 14. Anybody a bid of 14? Donna Mac's bid of 13 is going to take this one if nobody else wants to jump in. Got a bid of 13 now, looking for a bid of 14. For a bid of 13.5, 14. Anybody 13.5? 13.5 will take it. 13.5, 14. Donna Mac going once now. $13 going once. Gonna start counting it down, going once to Dynamac at $13. That 69 cents was actually the price of the empty folder. I had 13.5 out of J. Rojas. I don't even know when that was. That was probably before I was born. 69 cents. These things sell for $3.50 a piece now, I think. How much they sell for new. So Mr. Rojas at $13.50, looking for a bid of 14. Got a bid of 14 from Dynamac now, looking for 15. $14 bid now, looking for 15. Anybody got a $15 bid? $14 now, looking for a bid of 15. Looking for a bid of 15, 14.5, 15. Mr. Pruitt, we've already got a $14 bid, looking for a $15 bid. Got a $15 bill. $15 bill, take this one home. $14 is the bid now, 14.5. 14.5 is the bid now. 14.5 from Brian Pruitt, looking for a bid of 15. Got a bid of 14.5, looking for 15. Anybody 15? Brian Pruitt at $14.5, looking for a bid of 15. Anybody 15? Let's start it counting it down to Brian Pruitt, $14.5. $14.5 going once now to Brian Pruitt. $14.5 now going once to Brian Pruitt. Now let's move it to twice. Now Dynamac. Dynamac at 16. Dynamac at $16. $16 is the bid. Now looking for 16.5, 17. Anybody 16.5, 17? Got a bid of 16 now, looking for 16.5, 17. Going once now to Dynamac, $16. Going once now to Dynamac for $16. Now going twice to Dynamac for $16. Anybody in? Looking for a bid of 16.5. Going twice now to Dynamac at 16. All in, all done. And sold now to Dynamac at $16. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much for your bids. We move us on to the next item. Thank you, Dynamac. I'll make sure that I put at least $20, $25 worth of coins in there. Make it nice for you. All right, now the next one that we have is this Lincoln Cent folder. This is a 1909 up. Now this 1909 and up actually goes all the way into the memorial cents. This is a 150 coin album. I think I've got, there's a picture of the inside of one of the earlier year pages. It's got a lot of the early coins, it's got most of the short set coins, and it's got a pretty good scattering of memorial cents toward the end of the book. I'm going to start this one at $21. Start at $21, looking for a bid of $21 to get this started. That's what the cover looks like again. Jim Fletcher's got a $25 bid, $25 bid, now looking for 26. I'll put the camera on me for a while and I'll show you. Here's the earlies. Got Jim Fletcher at $30 now. $30 the bid to Jim Fletcher. Got a lot of XF to AU coins-ish in here. I mean, it's a pretty decent set to get you started. $35 now to Jim Fletcher. $35 bid now. $35, looking for 36. Got a $35 bid now, looking for 36. Anybody 36? We get on back here, see we've got a number of the memorial pennies in here too. Goes into the later memorials. Goes all the way up to, what, about 1980. Akram gives us a $40 bid. $40 bid to Akram now. Wanted to flip through this real quick and show you what was in here. It is a nice album. It's in near mint condition. The album itself is really good shape. It's dog years on it, but it's actually a really nice album. Akram's $40 bid is our current bid. Bid of $40. Now looking for 41. Sorry, Bulldog. $40 is the bid. Looking for a bid of 41. $40 bid. 41 now from Jim Fletcher, looking for 42. Got a $41 bid now, looking for 42. Anybody 42? $41 bid now, looking for 42. Anybody got a 42 I believe you can get more pages for the book, but the book is about full. I would think you'd be able to fit one more page in the book, and they do make them available. You can purchase them. Akram at $45. 45 is currently the bid. Now looking for a bid of 46. Got a bid of 45. Now looking for 46. 45 is the high bid. Anybody got a bid of 46? $45 now, looking for a bid of 46. Anybody have a bid of 46? Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Akram at 45. $45 now to Akram, going once. Going once now. Now we got Jim Fletcher. Jim Fletcher, $46. Jim Fletcher, $46. Now looking for a bid of 47. Current bid now at $46, looking for a bid of 47. Anybody got a bid of 47? Akram bids 48. Got a bid of $48. Now we're looking for 49. I bid now at $48. 49. Anybody got a bid of $49? Telling you 49, you may as well bid 50. $49 bid now. Anybody 49? $49 bid looking for it? Jim Fletcher is out, so $48 is the bid. $48. Now we're going to be going once to Akram at $48. Final called here soon. Going twice now. Akram, $48. All in all done, folks. Get your final bids in now. We're sold to Akram at $48. I do appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much for your bid. Move us on to the next item here. Next item is this right here. It's 3 penny folders. It's the number 2 penny folders, and they are all pretty much chock full of pennies. They're not totally full, but they're nearly full. Put it that way. All in all, you get over 200 coins. I think it's 214 coins, I do believe. 204 or 214 I counted. We're going to start this at $10. Started at $10. $10 will get these 3 folders. There's 3 different folders here. $10 will give us a good start on this one. 15 to Jeff Dunn. 15 is the bid. Now we're looking for a bid of 15.5, 16. Got a bid of 15, now looking for 15.5, 16. Chuck Patillo gives us a bid of 16, now looking for 17. $16 bid now, looking for 16.5, 17. Coin Captain at 17. Jeff Dunn comes in a little late. Coin Captain, $17 bid now. Paul Hampton at 20. Jeff Dunn with 18, a little late. And Tim Morrell at 20, a little late. Also, Mr. Rojas at 20, a little late. Now Jeff Dunn at 22. Jeff Dunn at 22 is our high bid. Jeff Dunn 22 takes it from Paul Hampton. Jeff Dunn at $22, now looking for 22.5, 13. Coin Captain at 25. 25 now looking for 26. And 26 to Jeff Dunn, now looking for 27. Got a $26 bid now looking for 27. Anybody 27? $26 bid now looking for 27 to Jeff Dunn. $26 bid now looking for 27. We've got a $26 bid to Jeff Dunn. Go ahead and start counting it down to Jeff Dunn. $26 bid now, counting, looking once at Jeff Dunn. Fox Run Forge at 27. Fox Run Forge at 27. And CM Silver at 30. CM Silver 30. $30 is our current high bid. Now looking for 31. Got a $30 bid now looking for 31. Anybody 31? $30 bid now. $30 bid now. 31 to Coin Captain. $31 bid now looking for 32. $31 bid to Coin Captain now looking for 32. Buddy 32. We got a $31 bid. 31 is the bid. Go ahead and start counting it down. Oh, CM Silver 33. CM Silver 33. Don Harmon's a little late at 32. CM Silver $33 is our current high book. $33 to CM Silver now. Looking for $34 bid. 34 to T2. T2 at $34. $34 to T2. Now 35 to Coin Captain. 35 to Coin Captain. Donald Harmon's a little late at 35. Now looking for 36. $35 bid to Coin Captain. Now looking for 36. Anybody got a bid of 36? 36 to CM Silver. CM Silver 36 now looking for 37. Anybody got a $37 bid? $36 bid to CM Silver now looking for 37. For $37 bid, T2 comes in at 36, a little bit late. And Coin Captain at 37. Coin Captain at 37 now. 37 is the bid now looking for a bid of 38. 7 is the bid now looking for 38. Still looking for 38. CM Silver has 38. $38 now. 38 is the bid now looking for 39. $38 is the bid now looking for 39. For whomever wins this, I'll just finish these books out for you. First 2 pages with the wheats. I'll go ahead and finish them out, including the steels. A $38 bid now, a CM Silver looking for a bid of 39. And we got 40 from Coin Captain. 40 from Coin Captain, now looking for 41. Anybody got a $41 bid? $40 bid now, looking for 41. Anybody got a $41 bid? Donald Harmon bids 40, but a little bit late. Need a $41 bid. T2 bids 41, now 42. $41, now 42, now 45 to CM Silver. 45 to CM Silver, looking for 46. I'll finish out pages 1 and 2, all the wheat cents. I'll finish these out for you. You guys can mess with the memorials later. But I'll finish the wheat cent pages for whoever wins this. Now that one on the right, it's already finished. I'll do the other 2 books the same way. So we got 46 now from Coin Captain, looking for a bid of 47. 46 from Coin Captain, looking for 47. Donald Harmon gives us 46 a little too late. Now 48 to Donald Harmon. Donald Harmon to 48. Rojas comes in at 47, a little bit too late. 48 to Don Harmon, 47 to Rojas, 48 to Don Harmon, now 50 to CM Silver. 50 to CM Silver is our high bid, now looking for a bid of 55. Got 50 now, looking for 55. 55 will be the next bid. Got a $50 bid, now looking for 55. 55 is the next increment. $50 bid, looking for 55. At $50, we move to a $5 increment. We need a minimum raise of $5 to $55 over CM Silver to keep the bid moving. $50 bid to CM Silver now. Go ahead and start counting it down to CM Silver. We got a $50 bid going once now. CM Silver, $50. Now we got 55 from Coin Captain. Coin Captain's $55 bid is our high bid. High bid of $55, now looking for 60. Got a high bid of $55, now looking for 60. 55. Go ahead and start counting it down to Coin Captain. $55. $55, now CM Silver at 60. CM Silver at 60 is high bid. CM Silver at 60, now looking for 65. $60 bid, now looking for 65. Anybody 65? $60 bid, now looking for 65. $60 bid now, looking for 65. CM Silver, $60 bid, looking for 65. Still looking for a $65 bid, going once to CM Silver at 60. Going twice now. CM Silver, $60. Going to be your final call on this. Looking for a $65 bid. Going once now. Going twice now. And final call. $65 now to Don Harmon. Don Harmon's got a $65 bid in. Don Harmon's $65 bid is the count. $65 to Don Harmon. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Don Harmon. We're going once now to Don Harmon. Don Harmon at $65 going once. And we've got 70. CM Silver comes in at $70. $70 to CM Silver. $70 now to CM Silver, looking for a bid of 75. Got a bid of 70 now, looking for a bid of 75. Anybody with a bid of 75? No bid of 75. For a bid of 75, looking for a bid of 75. Don Harmon is out at 70. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your bids. Going once now to CM Silver, $70. Looking for a bid of 75. Going twice now. CM Silver, $70. Now looking for a bid of 75. Anybody got a bid of 75? CM Silver, $70. Now looking for a bid of 75. All in, all done, folks. And we're sold to CM Silver, $70. 2 more lots remain. 2 more lots remain. We got this one right here. This is a which one is this? 1941 to 1958. The book is filled. It's complete, but that doesn't mean that you have to leave it that way. You can upgrade the coins because the coins are not very nice in this particular book. We're going to start it at $12. $12 is a below retail price for the book itself. So we're below retail on the book itself. It is full. Has all the coins in it. We're going to start with $12 to Mr. Rojas. Rojas at $12. Let's go ahead and get it started. 12. $12.50. Looking for a $12.50 bid. We've got a $12 bid looking for $12.50. Anybody $12.50? Anybody want to go $12.50 on this one? $12 looking for $12.50. $12.50 bid will take this. It is a complete circulated book of the Lincoln cents from 1941 to 1958 with a couple of extras. The book is in used but decent condition. The coins, some of them are uncirculated, but most of them are a little bit lower than uncirculated. The steel pennies need to be replaced. They're not very nice at all. Got Akram at a $15 bid. $15 bid is our current high bid. $15 bid is our current high bid. We get a $15 bid from Akram. Looking for 15.5, 16. Mr. Rojas bid 16. Mr. Rojas at 16, looking for a 16.5, 17 now. $16 bid looking for 16.5, 17. 16.5, 17 will take it. $16 bid now looking for 16.5, 17. Anybody 16.5, 17? Mr. Rojas going once now. $16. Going once to Mr. Rojas at $16. Looking for a 16.5, $17 bid. Anyone? $16 bid to Mr. Rojas. Now $20 to Coin Captain. $20 to Coin Captain. Looking for a bid of 21. Got a bid of 20 now. Looking for 21. Anybody got a bid of 21? Got a bid of $20 now. Looking for a bid of 21. Anybody got a bid of 21 and keep this one moving? $20 bid. Let's go ahead and count it down to Coin Captain. $20 now. Going once to Coin Captain. $20. Looking for a bid of $21. Going once to Coin Captain. $20. Looking for a bid of $21. Now going twice. Coin Captain. Going twice to Coin Captain. $20. Now looking for a bid of 21. All in, all done, folks. Last chance to make a bid. Final call. And sold to Coin Captain. $20. I do appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much for your bids. Thanks to everyone. Now I'm going to have to come back out to me. Dun, dun, dun. Hi. Check this out. This is a Dansko album for Lincoln Cents, one of the deluxe albums. Now, we open it up and we notice that the first couple of few pages are empty. And that's fine because where it starts is right here at 1940. And all these coins are really nice uncirculated coins. They're not full, it's not complete, it's not full, but it's there nonetheless. Now these albums sell for $25 to start. We've got almost all of the memorial cents in there too. Nice uncirculated coins. Nearly a full album here from 1941 up. We've got a lot of room for the most recent issues. This album does go up to 2021. Let's say 1921. But we don't have anything in the early pages. Just want to let you know that they start here at 1941. 1940, I guess. But if you get on back into the earlier days, you don't have coins. So I'm going to let you guys start this where you want to start it. Do have a reserve on this. We're going to have to do a reserve. Timothy Morell's going to start it at $20. We're looking for a bid of 21. Anybody? Now Paula Bloom at $40. $40 bid. Now we're looking for a $41 bid. Now a $41 bid looking for 41. Now 60 to Paula Bloom. Paula Bloom to 60. No, they haven't been checked for varieties. I bought this and didn't do anything with it after I bought it. So this is exactly what I got. I haven't even checked them for grade yet. I don't know if there's any superb coins in there or not. So Paula Bloom at $70. Paula Bloom $70 bid is our high bid now. 75 to Mr. Rojas. 75 to Mr. Rojas looking for a $80 bid. Now 80 to Paula Bloom, now looking for 85. $80 bid to Paula Bloom looking for 85. $85 bid will take it. We get an $85 bid, $80. Looking for 85 now. Just to let you know, these albums by themselves retail at $25 roughly. And this one's in good shape. Nothing wrong with the album. Got everything it's supposed to have. Paula at $90 now. That pulls down the reserve. No reserve now. It's going to sell. Paula Bloom at $90. $90 is our current high bid. Looking for a bid of 95. Anybody with a bid of 95? $90 bid now, looking for a bid of 95. Anybody 95? Mr. Rojas at 95. Jeff Dunn says it's yours, Paula, but Mr. Rojas is still bidding. Paula bids 100. Paula bids 100 now, 100 even, looking for a bid of 110. A bid of 100 now, looking for a bid of 110. Anybody with a bid of 110? 110 will be the bid. You want to take it. Paula's got it at 100. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Paula at 100. Paula Bloom now with a bid of 100. Wants to Paula Bloom, 100. Wants to Paula Bloom, 100. Going once now. You've not ever seen one of these for only $25? Well, and that was empty, right? This one's not empty. Going twice now to Paula Bloom at $100. We're looking for a bid of 110. Anybody with a bid of 110? Last call now. Got to take a 110 bid. $10 increments after $100. Need a bid of 110. Nope, Paula still got it at 100. Now Akram at 110. Akram at 110. Right before the sold was called. So Akram finally gets a good bid in there. Akram's bid at 110 now. Looking for a bid of 120. Got a bid of 110 now, looking for 120. Anybody 120? Need a bid of 120. Got $10 increment. There we go. Paula Bloom at 120. Now we got a 120 bid. Now a 120 bid. Now looking for 130. Got a 120 bid. Now looking for 130. Anybody 130? Paula at 120. You looking here? I don't even know what's in this book. I really don't. I looked in there. I flipped through it. I saw it today. The book was sitting on a shelf. I thought, oh, what's in there? I looked at it and I started going through it. Oh, it's a interesting book. I'm sure somebody will benefit greatly from it. Yeah, there's some not so great coins in here, but there's a lot of really nice ones too. A lot of nice coins in here. I hope there's die varieties in here because I've never looked in here. I don't have any idea. See if we have any proofs. 65 through 67 are not SMS coins. There's no proofs in the early memorials. See if we have any proofs at all. No proofs in this. No proof coins. But all of your later memorials are really nice coins too. Sneak peek. I already held this thing up once. It's missing the 1998 Philadelphia. I don't know why it would be missing the 1998 Philadelphia, and it's got every other memorial issue in. Weird. Let's go twice now to Paula Bloom. Paula Bloom going twice now, 120. And she was once, twice, 3 times a lady. We're sold to Paula Bloom. Sold to Paula Bloom at 120. Thank you very much. And I definitely appreciate it. This is the end of this auction. We are done here. Congrats to everyone who ended up with beautiful winnings out of this particular auction. I've got no reveals to do this week. This because my father's going to be in town and we're getting ready to go do some exploring around North Carolina in the rain. So we're not going to have any reveals this week so I can spend time with my dad. But we will have reveals next week. We will have a number of reveals next week, and it's going to be nice because I'll do as many as I can handle next week. Yes, and that is true. This is Father's Day weekend. I want you guys to all make sure that you remember to tell your fathers Happy Father's Day. For those of you who are fathers, golf number 2. No, we don't golf. Never did the golf. You finished your first box of cents and you found a 98 WHAM? Very nice. I think I found, maybe a half dozen of those, but I started searching back in 1998. Of course, I'll never forget it. My dad's 74 now, and he's actually 73. He'll be 74 in a month and a half. And we've done a lot in my adult years. Done a lot together. Got a lot left to do. Oddly enough, I happened to move here because of my wife's job. No other reason. but this is the area where my father was born. When my dad was born, it was, I don't know, maybe 50 miles away from here, 40, 50 miles away from here. Grandparents lived about 30 miles away from here. And we've been looking for a new house, been looking for a house to purchase. A lot of the houses that we've been looking for in this area, we end up passing by that old school where his grandfather worked. And it's just really cool. I didn't know until last Thursday. Thursday, my mother contacted me. I talked to her, and she went into the archives and found the information. We had been driving down the street where there's this school. Right across the street from the school is a graveyard. I had no idea that my great-grandparents were buried in that graveyard. So I have been right by my great-grandparents' grave half a dozen times and never stopped because I didn't know they were there. Did I see the email that you sent on the lamination error? I may have. How long ago was that? Yeah, so here I'm out tooting around looking for a looking for a house to buy, and I'm passing right by my great grandfather's grave and didn't even know it. Great grandfather, great grandmother, and a few of my great aunts and uncles are buried there. About a week ago. I tell you what, if you go and find it and forward it to me, I'll make sure I look at it this time and I will respond to you. They sure did. Troll Patrol get a great job tonight. You guys are all going to get promoted to the gold badge from the silver badge. After that, you get a gold badge with a star. Stars are for winners. You really have to win to get the star. That's exactly right. We're going to go down there. We're going to take a look around. We're going to go down to Smithfield. We're going to take a look around Smithfield, Four Oaks, the entire area. That's where my dad, tells me he was born in the back room of a store in Four Oaks, North Carolina. You can't get any more farmer than that. Yes, his parents ran a store and they lived in the back of the store, and he was born back there where they lived. But I've not been able to find out where the store was or anything. I've been to Four Oaks maybe twice in my entire life, so we're going to go back down to Four Oaks. Four Oaks is probably 50 to 60 miles away from here. Civil War sites of significance in my area, not that I know of. I have lanyards. I do have lanyards. I don't know of Civil War sites in this specific area, but I know that North Carolina was very heavily involved in Civil War. They were on the Confederate side during the Civil War. This was a pretty large area of battles because, I mean, there was a lot of big battles in Georgia, and they had to go through North Carolina and Tennessee to get there. Brother-in-law's from Four Oaks. Yeah, Jeff Dunn, if you send me a message and let me know, I'll get you a lanyard. I'll make sure I get a lanyard in your package. But I appreciate everybody. I thank you very much for coming by. I appreciate the time that we got to spend together this evening, the sale and everything else, and the ability to play with my voice a little bit more. But I appreciate it. And I think I'm going to go eat dinner and go to bed. I'm going to send out the invoices, probably get those invoices out tonight. I hope I can get the invoices out tonight. It may be a little bit difficult for me to get all of them done tonight, but I'll at least start them. But I appreciate it, folks. I can get you a lanyard, Paula. Don't worry about it. I appreciate it, everybody. I will see you in 1 week. We have an auction here again in 1 week. I will see you guys then. Be well. Don't sass your mothers. I'll talk to you later.